welcome to episode 3 of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Um, yeah, we're gonna get straight into it today. Join us by the firelight as we tell our story. Danny, will you give us the review for last week?
Alright, I'll tell you what I got written down here. How do you pronounce Staggett?
Yes.
Captain Staggett, captain of the watch and the dock ward. He found us, questioned us, he zone of truthed me. I outwitted the man. The yawning portal is where we've been staying. Because apparently I didn't write that first time. Dante over here is a detective with the Vincent Trench Detective Agency. Atanis? Atani?
Tommy?
How do you pronounce your... Atami?
Yeah.
What did I write? Forgot. Atani is a part of the Zentarium.
Tony.
Fucking close
Killian is just a dick. Stone of Galore holds the info of where the cache of dragons is. The dock ward is usually the shady part of the city. There's a 50-foot statue of the Honorable Knight in the city. Several in the city, once living creatures. Durnan runs the yawning portal. Ruby, stunning. Zahira,
True.
Ruby scared of her. There are markings in the sewers leading where to go / road signs.
Perfect.
Atami is a snitch. Telling all these fucks who I am.
Covering all the bases.
We're about to go dungeon crawl.
And indeed you are. The four of you met up back outside of the tavern after speaking with Ruby, and she basically told you you would know where to go once you get down into the sewers by the markings. So are we entering the sewers close to where you are now, or are we going back to the dock ward and entering through there?
I think it would make more sense to go to the dock ward.
Yeah,
See,
we
and
probably
I
want the
feel-
least amount of people watching us do that.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay. Watch it. We'll get out right here. This is exactly like we're right on top of where he is actually, and we're gonna like fuck it all up.
Never know. So yeah, you guys make your way back. It is about an hour walk back to where you were. Is there anything anyone wants to discuss in that time?
Another awkward hour.
Yes.
I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Well, that was a huge waste of time. Though it was lovely to meet your friend, acquaintance,
Business partner.
more than a friend.
Oh, no. I do understand though. She's quite the looker. But no, I just I know some people around here who are pretty good with coming up with information. Typically, I don't go headlong into, offensive business, but I guess there's a first time for everything. What sort of skills are we all bringing to the table here?
Oh, plenty. I fence. I am a wonderful chess player.
I'm not sure how much
So
your
perhaps I'm
chess playing
strategic.
skills are gonna come into play in the fucking sewers.
Hey, strategy is very.
That is a valid point. Strategy is always useful.
Where to put your pieces, as they were, stick people in an advantageous position.
Precisely.
I believe I've seen you do a few things of perhaps the arcane persuasion.
That as well.
We also don't.
I myself dabble a bit in both swordsmanship and a little bit of arcane energy here and there.
Wonderful. We'll get along swimmingly.
I think this one here also might be, slightly dabbling in the arcane. just kind of give like a little
Just
playful like hip
slightly.
check to Mason.
What gave it away?
Perhaps it was the very gaudy wizard's hat?
The fuck you just say about my hat?
I
No,
called
no,
it
no.
gaudy love.
It's a
You get a
fashion
death
choice
flip.
for sure.
Now, was that something of your choice of fashion, or was it like a family heirloom?
Yes, how did you come to be entangled with this hat? Entangled.
You see, like when
I-
when Dante mentions family heirloom, there is again another moment of Atami just being like, "Oh yeah."
I'd
Let's all
say
just shit on your family heirloom.
a gift I grew attached to became a staple of sorts.
No, I'm hoping you mean attached figuratively, because I don't think I've seen you take that hat off yet.
That's a good
I
point.
took it
Does
off when you put the bag
Oh, that's
over
right,
my
that's
head.
Mm.
That is true. We did put it back over your head. It's been an odd couple of days.
It's-
It's just
Do you know
stuck
much
on.
about wizards?
I know of them. Very studious practitioners of the arcane.
I have some friends who are wizards myself.
Well, a wizard, they can either have to break out all these weird components or they can use a focus, and this is my focus.
Do you have to focus on your focus?
I mean, like, kind of by
You get
default,
ignored.
yeah.
You get ignored.
Great.
I also will
Thanks.
point out, just for the viewers, Mason is like 1.5 to 2 feet shorter than everyone else in the party.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
tall fuckers.
Mason's about 5'3". I think the shortest one of them is just like 6 foot or 6'1". Except my wizard's hat does make me 5'10".
I think I'm the shortest of us, right?
I think
I
so.
think so. I think I'm 6'2".
Yeah, I'm 6'1" or 6 foot.
Yeah, that's about there as well.
6'1.5".
We're all tall, and then there's this tiny little wizard girl in the middle.
I don't know what you mean, I'm now 5'10".
About this time, you all reach the entrance to the sewers closest to the Zentarium warehouse. There aren't a lot of people out at the moment. You feel like you could probably slip in under the sewage grate without anyone noticing.
Great.
I'm gonna send
Just
I'm
for
gonna
that.
send my familiar out and do like
Roll
a
initiative.
quick, just like normal bird's eye view of just a quick look around and see if there's anybody around.
Okay, how low to the ground are you keeping your eagle?
There's
Pretty
no
low,
flying.
given that
Wait.
there's a no flying rule, but like as high as normal birds go.
Yo, birds can't
perfect.
fly either. What is this
I was gonna
bullshit?
say, I'm pretty sure animals can fly.
There is a difference,
Okay.
though, between a familiar and an animal.
Yo, I am
least-
yeah.
voting against the air
Hey.
traffic control. This is just horseshit.
Hey, are you saying Reaper's ugly? He
No.
looks like a bird.
Hey, we named him Reaper?
I named him Reaper.
That's so cute. Did we do that last session?
No, I came up with it in between.
I love it.
Don't
So-
fuck with Reaper.
Reaper kind of does a sweep. There are a few people a few streets over. There are still the City Watch doing their rotations throughout, but no one really super close by.
I think we're good.
Try to time it as much as possible, so that the guards are like doing their shift, and then we're like, okay, and now.
So, you slide that heavy metal grate out of the way. Everyone begins scurrying down the ladders. Now, here comes the fun part. We are in the sewage of Waterdeep.
Delightful.
Mason and Killian, I need Constitution saving throws.
Poor Quay. Okay,
21.
I just rolled a d12 and I got a 12. Oh, and I got a 12 on my d20 too. Apparently, I really wanted a 12. Let's see.
You
Constitution
really hate the
save,
sewers.
14.
You feel almost immediately at like a swell of bile in the back of your throat, and you're able to bite it back
This
down.
tracks.
But you
That
did
tracks.
almost start puking everywhere. You are all ankle deep in shitty water right now.
Nice.
Oh god.
Awesome.
What is everyone's passive perception?
This
Oh, God.
Mine's 14.
probably
14 as well.
12. So good.
Oh,
Apparently
this
the
is
number
not the
12
bad
today
one.
is just
Sorry,
where
I
we're
was
at.
getting this mixed up with my gauntlet character. 16.
Okay. Who all has dark vision?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Everyone does? Okay, cool.
Yes.
It is completely dark down here. There's no source of light. Atami, you see this first right before everyone else sees it. To the left, almost like on the edge of one of the walls, there's about a palm-sized circle with and like yellow chalk, with about 10 of those spokes coming out of it that you were told to look out for.
So this looks like one of the markings.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just kind of... I'm not going to say anything, because I don't know how close by Xanathar's people are. So I'll just kind of nudge people on the shoulder and give a point. That's what we want to look out for.
Well, I guess we got a good starting point.
Lead us there, correct?
It should. Not exactly smart, those ones.
Right.
Uh,
Seems like we're heading in the right direction.
we'll start heading that way.
Okay.
I'm going to start there on a stealthy pace. In
Okay.
as much as I can be stealthy through. Oh, and I guess I should also say that the tracks that I'm leaving behind are that of like elven boot prints. So they do not look like they would be tracks that I would have left behind.
I'll say at least right now in the area that you guys are in, no one is really leaving tracks because you're ankle deep in running water.
Fair enough.
But there will be sections of it where it kind of like shallows out some. But just for right now, everyone is almost shin deep, really. But you all
Maisen's like
begin.
picked up the bottom of her dress and has kind of like tucked it into her belt, so it's not affecting the dress, it's just the pants and the boots underneath.
That's fair.
Callan is just not having a good time.
This fucking posh, like silver spoon-fed prick in ankle deep through fucking shit water. Oh, I love it.
So you all begin trudging. Every time you come across an intersection where you're kind of questioning where you are to go, one of these markings are showing you guys the direction. Like Atami, you are fairly familiar with Dante, and you are also fairly well aware of. The sewage system under the city is a labyrinth. I mean, like, there are so many twists and turns, and just it feels endless, especially now that you're down here. But after about an hour of following the signs of the tunnel, you come to a three-way intersection where a ladder leads up to like another one of these stone or metal grates covering the way up. There is a symbol, like you've been following, on the underside of the lid.
That's interesting. Should we take a look?
Problem is, I think that's going to make noise no matter what we do. So, who here's got the lightest of fingers?
Mine are pretty delicate.
I'm gonna
I'm
look
pretty
at the two
well
mafia
versed.
people.
Being silent when I need to be.
Okay.
I'll take a crack at it.
I'll spot you.
Okay, so I'll go up and just kind of like put my hand on the bottom of it and just try to lift it up enough just to peek out.
Okay, as you start to climb up the ladder, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
Slip.
Natural 20
Nice.
for a 24.
Except that means that none of us know that anything's wrong.
Oh no, you do. You take 6 points of cold damage
Whoa!
Okay.
as you go to wrap your hands around the iron bars, and there a sort of an eye stalk pokes out at you from behind the shadows, and sends just like almost like Mason's ice knife directly at you. I need everyone to roll
Madam
initiative.
TM.
uh,
Madam TM!
yikers.
Well, we
It's
win.
one creature.
That's not good.
It's not very good, is it?
My initiative is shit. Where is my bonus? There it is. I actually would do.
Luckily, my bonus is good.
Fucking first. Yeah, right. I'm like, why do I have such a good bonus?
That is an 11 for me.
Okay. Oh, I also read this wrong. Let's see. Killian, make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh, yikers?
Why am I making all the saving? Oh no! Is it a 6 or a 9? No, it's a 6. Let's see. Oh, probably terrible. 8.
You are shoved. I would say
Oh.
30 feet backwards, but there's not even 30 feet to go, so you were just shoved
Into
into
the
the wall behind you. You take 4 points of force damage.
Fuck.
And now you also see this tiny, I would almost say it looks like a beholder, but only like 1 or 2 eye stalks are growing off of it. It is known as a gazer, though. So,
He's
Dante,
not beholden. He's just gazing.
you're up first.
Yay!
Am I on the ladder still?
You are on the ladder. The
And it
gazer
came
is
from.
underneath the ladder,
How the fuck does that work?
We
like
did not
behind
see
it. He was stuck behind it.
Okay.
Also,
I'm gonna
see
still
as
just
well.
hang onto the ladder and 1 second. I'm gonna try to strike at it with my katana.
Okay.
For a 21 to hit,
That hits.
8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hold on to the ladder.
All right. Mason, it is your turn.
I don't even know. I'm gonna attempt to firebolt.
Okay.
We'll see how good my aim is. 15?
That hits.
Oh. 8 fire damage.
Okay.
That's decent.
And then Reaper's just gonna attempt to go claw at it.
Okay.
My boy Reaper, go!
The thing is, like, he can't attack, but he has talons that have damage to him.
Why did nobody ritual cast detect magic as we hit
Because
up to the other?
I was in the middle of it, and then this happened. Can Reaper attack? I'm confused because it says can't attack, but then he has talons that have attack.
No,
Hang
he
on.
should be able
So,
to attack, right?
The animal's stat block has attacks, but because it's a familiar and not the actual animal, it basically can't take attack actions.
Okay.
But it cannot make an attack.
He's going to give the help action to whoever attacks this thing next.
Okay. It is its turn again next. So it will kind of point its 2 eye stalks in 2 separate directions again. Let's see.
Can I say Reaper's helping by trying to just close one of its eyes with its talons?
Sure. Mason, strength saving throw, please.
Good luck.
You know, I'm pretty good at those.
For a wizard, surprisingly.
16!
Why do you have so many hit points and high strength for
Okay.
a wizard, weirdo?
I'm Squishy Wizard.
Tommy,
Mm-mm.
Yes.
can I get a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh. I do believe you can.
Crinkle, crinkle.
Bog standard. 14.
Okay. You are totally fine. All right, that is the end of his turn. Killian.
Yeah. This is a great question. How many eyes does it have?
2.
That doesn't help me. Well, okay. So he just shoved into me. I'm just gonna look over at it and be like, "What? Did you just shove me? You piece of shit weird." I can't make mockeries at all, but vicious mockery.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
Not even good enough to have more than 2 eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Okay,
big
I like
fucking
that.
meatball.
Is it a saving throw?
We'll come up with something later. It's a wisdom 15 save.
That is a natural 16 on the dice. No modifier.
Well, disappointing. He just looks at me like.
He's heard it before.
He blinks
Yeah,
at you.
apparently. He
With
keeps
one eye
getting
after
called
the
that
other.
shit. That's good. And I will take out my rapier, walk away from the wall, but not away out of his range.
You are way out of his range right now, so
Oh, beautiful, amazing.
he did not physically shove you. It was more like just a wave of energy pushed you back.
Oh, okay.
He Fusro dog
Ow.
your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Okay, cool. But yeah, I'll take out my rapier and guess what I'll do. And I will apparently. I'll also give Tommy a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Ooh, heck yes.
Tommy, that brings us to your turn.
Perfect timing.
So, nobody has used that advantage yet from Reaper, right?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. Then just, like, hidden kind of, up the sleeve, he just kind of, pulls this dagger out and is just going to attempt to jab it in the eye.
Okay.
And it's going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
We're going to continue rolling Jester's dice because she's being nicer to me than Fern. So that is going to be 6 points of piercing? I think piercing. 6 points of stabbing it in the eye.
So you do stab it in the eye successfully. And it kind of like just completely slumps as you go to stab it. You almost have to like shake it off of your dagger, and it just kind of like lands in a plop in this part is one of the shallow parts of it, so it's just sitting there.
Yeah, I think like as I feel it slump, I'm gonna, instead of like pulling the dagger out immediately, I'm just gonna kind of guide it to the ground so that there's not a big splash sound.
That's fair.
And then just kind of kick it off my dagger. It's like,
You guys are out of combat now.
I'm gonna begin ritually casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
as will I.
Well done, everyone. Could have gone better, could have gone worse.
We should probably pay more attention to our surroundings down here and be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm in the back, so that's kind of on you.
Well, I mean, it's good to have maybe eyes in the back and eyes in the front.
Most definitely.
I think these creatures are very good at that, yes.
Several eyes. Sometimes you don't need to choose.
I hope this one's is like right here and right there.
While they're casting Detect Magic, I would like to take my little peat ski and just see what's underneath this manhole.
Oh, you said Peaksy. I thought you were saying that you were going to take a piss.
I gotta piss real quick. I'll be right back, y'all.
I mean, if there's a
To be
place
fair,
to
you
do
don't
it,
even need to go anywhere.
you're
We're
in
in
a
the
sewer.
sewers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around real quick. Hang on, y'all.
So you kind of push this grate out of the way, and you, from what you can tell, just see like a cellar or a basement to an establishment. There are a few like kegs of alcohol. You can, as you like move the grate out of the way, you can almost hear the chairs scraping and bustling going on above you in what you would assume to be a tavern.
Okay, using my 4D map of my brain from where we went in, does this make sense as to where I would know a tavern to be? Like what tavern this might be?
Roll a history check for me.
Roll a 4D map in your head.
I don't really know what check that should be, so any
No, that's a
experienced
good-
hands, shut the fuck
I
up.
like No, that history is what I probably would have gone with. You're good.
History is 14.
You kind of have a vague idea. There are probably 2 to 3 that you have narrowed it down to, but you're not sure of the exact one.
It's in the dock ward, though, right?
Yes. You presume you've also been in the sewers for an hour.
I see.
And we remember where an hour can take us.
Yeah. Seems like it's a tavern of some sort of Bubba's. Don't know why they have a direct passage into the sewers, but
Seems promising.
Just find Xanathar's speakeasy.
quite possibly. Though I don't think they'll invite us in for a drink on the house.
Oh, that's fine. Their ales are probably shit anyway. How are we doing on detect magic?
You're not receiving anything yet.
And this is where the signs were leading us, was to this ladder?
Yes.
I'll
have another question.
Climb up the ladder and just kind of be like, would you mind just kind of switching it with me for a second?
Gotcha. I'll just
I'm gonna
slide down.
send the bird up there.
As I'm kind of looking around, I'm gonna kind of do my detect magic ping from what I can see.
You're not getting anything within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
What does Reaper see?
Where is Reaper going?
Reaper's just also going to the top and just seeing what he sees.
He also sees a basement.
Okay. I don't trust these fucks.
So yeah, I'm just kind of like, nothing immediate that isn't being blocked by something. We should be able to... Is that a fucking bird? Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
2 down, 1 more to go to be scared.
Okay, are we good to go?
Ready as I'll ever be.
I will attempt to, as silently as I can, just kind of push it to the side.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Sure. Skills. My skills. Oh, heck to the fuck. Oh, yeah. 21.
Okay. You almost soundlessly managed to just scoot the lid out of the way, at least enough for you guys to climb through.
Immediately just gonna kind of take stock of the room, entrances, exits, trap checking, that kind of thing.
It looks like there is a staircase leading upstairs, what you presume to be the tavern, as you can now also hear the people talking, and things coming from the background. There is kegs of alcohol, a few of like just storage items for like kitchen utensils and things like that in this room. Other than that, there is what seems to be like a hallway leading off in the other direction that the tavern doors lead to.
On the like barrels of alcohol, is there a label, like a company, a guild?
No.
So they're not branded at all?
No.
Okay.
2 things to look for while we're down here, while everybody's kind of getting their bearings. Is it just kegs, or are there bottles of alcohol as well?
They're just kegs.
Okay. The second is there like a small bag that I could empty and put like a bunch of salt in?
Sure.
Cool. I will grab me a small bag of salt.
So there's nothing down here that would identify what establishment we're in the basement of?
No.
Okay. I'm going to take a little look down this hallway that leads deeper into the basement area. Is there any, like, lighting down here at all?
Not a lot. There's no lighting actually.
Okay. How is this interacting with our dark vision right now?
You can see as far as your dark vision allows you to.
Okay.
Is there anything in these, like, casks that's not... Like, is it liquid? Is it powder?
There
Is
are a
it...
few things of grain, a few things of like a flour, but mostly just what you would presume to be some sort of cheap ale.
Okay.
Oh, is there like olive oils or anything like that? Like any sort of a slippery substance that I can coat the stairs with?
Nothing really that fancy.
No?
No.
Cool. I'll coat the stairs with whatever, like, the stickiest. I'll just, like, genuinely just
They
pour
put
some alcohol
ale.
on there.
Okay.
Let's light this shit ablaze.
I'm just thinking if they hear us and decide to come downstairs, I want a whole Home Alone thing to happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, seems like nobody is here. Shall we venture upstairs
I
quietly?
think we should go deeper, not upstairs.
Do we think
You
that
think
this would
deeper
be
into
better
the
if we were to
sewers?
light something?
That would help us in case there's someone stalking in the darkness, but if we start carrying lights around, anyone deeper
Then
inside, we're coming.
Precisely.
Well,
Let me take the lead, and I'll feel us through the darkness.
All right.
sounds good.
Okay, so Dante up first. What is the rest of the marching order?
I'll go third.
I'll go second.
All right.
I'm last.
I figured. So you kind of push through this hallway, and honestly, with how dark it is and how long this hallway is, it almost seems infinite when you first open that door. But you continue down it. Eventually, an area to your left does open up. If only I could read. Oh shit!
Existences, reading and math, and D&D
This sign
players.
can't stop me because I
Hey,
can't read.
What size is everyone?
I think we're all
Medium.
right?
Medium.
I'm a medium dude.
Okay. There's a very small, very narrow passageway to the left that you could try to attempt to squeeze through, or you could keep going down the hallway.
Can I send Reaper?
Sure.
I'm gonna put my hand on Dante's shoulder. So my eyes just go white, and I'm gonna look through not Dante's eyes, Reaper's eyes. I'm gonna send him through.
See through my eyes.
Okay. What is Reaper's AC?
Not a
It's like
lot.
1, isn't it?
That's
Oh,
no,
no,
that's your
no.
HP.
Oh, okay.
12.
What is Reaper's hit point maximum?
Mac?
Sure.
Like
That'd be
1.
nice.
4?
Okay. So you go to send Reaper through the smaller opening, and you're looking through his eyes, and it happens so quickly that you almost don't see what happens happen. But what looks like almost a rat, if it was larger, maybe sharper teeth than a normal rat, completely bites onto Reaper's throat as he enters the room, and your connection with your familiar is severed.
It's kind of like jolts.
Oh gosh. What happened?
They killed him.
Uh,
Wait, who's
They,
who's they?
A big fucking rat.
I rolled a 5 on the damage dice.
oh.
You said he had 4 hit points. I was like,
Rodents of unusual size?
Yeah.
I don't believe they exist.
We shouldn't go down that. I mean, none of us would fit anyways. I was just hoping to see what was on the other end, but then they killed my.
Does it look
Well-
small enough that it could come back through and attack us?
oh, y'all could fit in this if you really tried, so absolutely.
Hmm.
You know, I'm all right. That seems not the best option. That seems a little.
I just think we should keep our eyes open because even if we don't go through there, it can come back
it
through.
can absolutely come out through us to us.
so to keep in mind if get pursued by something else could be a little.
Could you repeat that, please, my love?
Josh, you're underwater, my guy.
Oh,
He fell in
shit.
the sewer. Oh no!
We can keep this as maybe somewhere we could tuck away if we're being pursued, but for now, let's ignore it.
That's a good option.
How wide is the area? Could we stick like 2 people on either side of the opening? No.
I mean, you could, but this is a hallway. Is not a very large hallway. It's really like enough for like one person to walk, not like enough for like side by side. I guess you could do like 2 people on the other side of this entrance, but it's like a really small, like a halfling-sized entrance.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, do we want to coax this thing through and just stab at the brain? Also, I'm also going to keep my detect magic up, kind of as we're going through.
Okay.
See what kind of pings I get, if I get any.
I begin to ritually cast it again because I imagine it probably left when I looked through Reaper's eyes.
Sorry about your friend. I mean, I know you can recast him, but still, I know the wizards have quite a bond with their familiars.
It sucks because he didn't live very long.
Maybe he'll do better next time.
I hope so. I hope he can't actually feel it when he dies.
You know, for the first time going spelunking in a sewer cavern, not too bad.
It's quite scary, actually. It kind of like looked as if it was me because I was looking through his eyes.
Oh, that's going to be a lot to talk about in therapy afterwards. But that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring that back up. My uncle taught me the spell. I'm gonna ask him about that actually.
Yeah, we're gonna put a pin in it for now. But we will definitely
We got
circle
shit to
around
do.
back to that. We do got
We
shit
got
to
shit to do.
do. We'll continue down the hallway that doesn't have ROUSs in it.
So, you kind of get to this almost circular room to your left, like the wall just kind of begins like rotating around. I meant to ask this earlier. Can I get stealth checks from everyone?
Yeah.
For sure. Soft 20.
18.
All right.
I'll look it up. Ooh, dirty 20.
All right. You
I'm
all begin
so
entering
sad
this room.
that my bird died.
Mason, you're not sure if it's the fear of what happened moments ago or the strange settings that you've never found yourselves in before. But a sneezing fit overtakes you.
Oh god. Sneezing fit. Oh
And on the fourth achoo, a small opening in the wall opens. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck!
Ugh.
This was
So good.
such a low DC that I really did not think y'all were going to be getting into this one.
Well, here we are, and I once again roll trash on my initiative.
Wow. I rolled the exact same. So slot me
Amazing.
that 11.
I also got 11.
Well, trash.
What's your dex?
+4.
Mine is also +4.
Rollies. 5.
16.
Well,
Oh,
shit. She trounced you.
that's rough.
Wow.
God
Alright.
awful.
We
So I
didn't do
guess
good this
fitting
time around,
really-
guys.
I guess it's fitting, really. The wall drops down to reveal 2 goblins with short bows posed at you. It is their turn.
Can I hide behind the 3 6-foot-tall men as I have my sneezing fit?
You were last, so sure. Dante
We're just
Yeah.
a wall.
Yeah.
does a 19 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you take
Yeah, I
6,
do.
you take 6 points of piercing damage. As one of the goblins lets an arrow loose at you. Tommy does a 16 hit.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
That is 7 points of piercing damage at you.
Owie.
And then it is your turn, Tommy.
One moment. I have to hurt myself today.
Oh no.
God, why do I not do things well? Okay. As my bonus action, I'll kind of look back to I know that Dante attacks close up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll look back to Dante and just be like, after me then.
Yeah.
Run
I will
up.
also clarify before you do anything.
Get together.
It's like arrow slits in this wall, so they do have 3/4 cover. But continue. Sorry, I just want to let you know.
That's fair. Am I able to get within melee of them?
Sure.
Okay. I will get within melee on the other side of one so that Dante can flank with me on his turn.
There isn't really a way to set up flanking with the wall in between you.
So it's just an arrow slit?
Yes. It was like a hidden section that they dropped down the cover to when they heard you, and they have the crossbow sticking through. You can still see parts of them, but it is mostly an arrow slit.
Oh. Well, that's not good. That's even less than good.
That was on me if you want to retcon all of that. I just did not do a good job of describing that.
No, that's okay. So that's fine. 3/4 cover. I don't have any range. So I'm instead just going to see if I can lock eyes with one of them, even though I don't technically need to. And I will say, come.
Shit.
And I'm going to need them to make a wisdom save.
Natural 19 minus 1, 18.
Yeah, F it. No, there's gonna be so much worse combats later on. Yeah.
Get it all out now!
We're okay. We're just goblins.
Yeah, no. They're just goblins. Fuck them. So yeah, no, that succeeds. So I will just as a bonus action, give a bardic inspiration to Dante.
Okay.
And just be like, don't know if you can get into those little slits, but if you can, I know you're good with damage.
Excuse me, hold on. Don't send me to horny jail.
No, you're going if you're saying what I was gonna.
Immediately
I'm
the
holding
horny
myself
jail.
back.
But first you told him to come, and now you're telling Dante to go through little splits.
Mason, it's your turn.
Y'all,
I
this
thought
is
it's
what you can
Dante's
expect
turn.
from some campfire stories.
Oh shit, you right. Dante, it is your turn. My bad.
Dante,
The thing
get
I
that
was
little
gonna
slit, boy.
say,
I'm
because
about to
it's not
get
too
all
horny.
up in that
I
slit.
hate
It's
you
not
all.
too horny. It's because you asked for a wisdom save. I'm like, would it be wisdom or like would it be con? Maybe try it.
Yo, I'm about to get up in them cheeks like Charmin. Watch this. I'm gonna put my back to the wall, right beside the arrow slit, so like I have cover, and I'm just gonna do the edgiest reverse sword plunge through the window.
Reverse
Lord.
slort.
Sword plunge.
Up in the cheeks like Charmin. Oh, fuck me,
Uh,
I
right?
feel like I just got like 1-2 because like
Same.
fuck.
17 to hit.
That does not hit.
What?
I hate it here.
Oh,
Bardic
they have
inspiration?
They have 3/4 cover. Oh, yeah, you can
Oh.
add that to your attack.
Plus 4. 21.
Nice.
That hits.
That's gonna be fat damage. 12 points of slashing damage.
So you reach behind you almost blindly and just pierce through the little bit of leather armor that this goblin has, and you feel as you go to draw your sword back out, it's just lifeless body kind of like catch on the wall.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sling the blade out, and just an abnormal amount of blood is gonna spray through and just start coating the floor.
Oh, nasty.
Lots of blood.
All right, Mason, now it is your turn.
Also, really quickly, I'm just gonna be flat against the wall, so I can't be shot again.
I would like to do kind of the same thing of like get flat against the wall. I'm just gonna put my hand like over the slit. And I'm just gonna firebolt. Firebolt.
Okay.
Burning hands through the hole.
That's what I was thought. That's where I thought it was going.
I somehow got rid of the chat, and so I'm trying to get that back.
What?
My grandpa came to say goodnight.
Good night, Grandpa.
My friends say goodnight. Nothing. He's going downstairs. So sorry, it's firebolt. Because I don't want to use my level. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Amazing.
No, amazing.
Another 8 fire damage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna duck down.
Press yourself up against that wall. Killian, that is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna hit him with vicious mockery again.
Wisdom
Oh,
save.
You all are terrible shots. Just-
That is an 11.
yeah, sweet. That I gets the vicious mockery. For man, I can't read the dice. Oh no, it's only 1 point. Still, it's
Okay.
assholes.
Back. Go ahead.
Oh no, that's probably all I can do.
Does your vicious mockery have any other things that it does?
Was it supposed to?
I think it might.
Sometimes.
What? I don't have any special fancy things. How do I get special fancy? How do I? What?
Hold on. I don't know how to spell vicious mockery. I'm pretty sure it'll have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Oh, yes, it does. I just
Right.
can't read.
That brings us to the goblin's turn. With disadvantage, Otami does a 23 hit.
Criminy. Oh, F him. Get silvery barbs.
Okay. Natural 19.
Cool. Yes. It hurts me badly.
That is 6 points of piercing damage as another arrow is loosed, and then it is going to bonus action hide. It does not. Don't worry about it. It does not. It does not hide.
It tries to duck down, but there's two of us on either slide that can just kind of like peer in and see it.
Yeah, it was a nat 2, so Tommy, that brings us to your turn.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm gonna laugh at that just to give insult to injury.
I'm filled with hate and piss and vinegar, and I am just going to grab a rock off the ground and sling it into his face.
Okay.
You have a sling?
I have a sling.
Cool.
And... Oh, okay. 19 to hit? 19 does
It is
not
not.
hit. Cool.
I think 20 is its AC right now.
Bonus action. Give a Bardo. Back to Dante.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, can you do what you did the last time? I'm just gonna fucking just give me a second. And just kind of lean against the wall. I'm not like slumped against the wall. I'm leaning at this point.
Dante, it is your turn again.
Rinse and repeat.
Okay.
Reverse stab move. Ooh, natural 2.
How do you reverse?
So as you go to kind of like blindly do it again, the last goblin's crossbow is still partially sticking out of the arrow slit, and your blade just completely catches that and kind of gets stuck, and you have to spend that whole action trying to remove it.
That's rough.
Amazing.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Hits 26 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
6 fire damage.
It's over.
Reason just throws it, and she's like, shh.
So yeah, the goblins are now felled. There's a moment of silence. You're not really sure how much noise that caused in that interaction, or really how far you can even be heard. You do, Tommy, you see this first before, like as things calm down. There is like a almost invisible like lever on the side of the wall that leads to the next area of it, and that would be how you presume to be the goblins got behind the wall in the first place.
Noted. I'm just gonna kind of point out. Oh, I think that's how they got in.
You're doing all right.
I have seen better days. Give me a second. I'm gonna take my healer's kit out.
Okay.
No. Yeah. I just... do you mind?
I mean,
If you're about to use some magic, I'd suggest saving that energy.
I would recommend that as well. I'm actually quite adept with a medical kit.
Right.
Before we do anything that's going to take too much time, why don't we slip in where those goblins were at just to get out of the way?
Sounds like a good hiding place.
Yeah. I like that. I'm just gonna kind of let everybody go in front of me, and I'm gonna healer's kit myself.
Okay.
For a grand... Oh, that's nice! That's a 5? Plus 4 is 9, plus I have 2 hit dice. So, 11.
Nice. So you all pull this lever, and almost like
Oh, the lever.
a section of the wall moves backwards enough for you to be able to slip through. There is a little bit of noise that is made, not as much as you were really expecting, but still noise that you're aware that
We
can
were
kind
all
of be
like,
heard.
like this, and then we're like, oh, okay.
This area that you are now in is mostly just like a coat room, from what you can tell. There are several like abandoned things of armor, just different things. It's very messy. Nothing of real value in this room. Just more of like a lookout and entranceway.
What kind of weapons were these goblins using? I'll take a look at those.
Crossbows.
Like hand crossbows?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pick up one of those because I feel like I should probably have some long range.
Okay.
I'll take one too.
They each had 6 bolts left.
Perfect. We shall split.
And then there is a like this coat room-esque area, and it continues off to your right.
And crossbow. Oh. Why is this not? Is it one of those things where it's crossbow, comma, hand? Yeah, it fucking
Yeah.
is. Okay. Before we head out, is there anybody else that would like a little bit of medical attention?
I could probably use a little bit before we go any further. I'm a bit beat up.
Here, hold still. I will apply some disinfectant, some gauze, make sure none of the shit water gets into the wounds.
Perfect.
And that is max. So that is 6 plus 4 plus 2 is 12.
Ooh!
Nice.
I was at half health, and now I'm at full health.
I
The
only lost
healer's
4
feat,
points,
y'all.
so probably not worth it.
So sorry, how much are you down?
I said I'm only down 4, so
Okay.
probably not worth it.
Up to you. I've got 2 uses of this left.
Let's wait.
I'd say save it.
Okay.
Okay. We continue on to the next area.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, keeping up, looking for traps, and also looking with our detect magic pings.
I will need stealth checks. I'm going to say between the wall moving and the combat, probably at disadvantage.
Why do I keep picking up my
Love
stuff?
that. Love that for us.
16.
Oh, it would
Better.
have been a natural 20.
17.
It's only a 15.
13.
All right. You all continue forward. What are there? What was it? I can't remember. I'm literally blind. Okay, yeah. So you really hear this next room before you actually can begin to see into it, and you do hear the heavy snore of 2 different figures. And as you kind of like get to the point where you can kind of peek around this corner, the hallway continues where you are, but this is more of just like a sleeping area. There are a few like straw stuffed mattresses. You see Duragar, so
An Underdark dwarf.
thank you. I couldn't think of dwarf. That was the one that was stumping me. I was like, I know the name.
It's okay. I couldn't come up with depth perception earlier. So I said distance viewing.
Along with the one member of Xanathar's guild that did manage to escape the yawning portal from your interaction with the troll.
Interesting. I say
They
we
are
just
both
do-
asleep in this area.
Shall we do a sneaky sneak or just hope?
I mean, we've already left kind of bodies in our wake. What's 2 more? What's the opening look like to this room?
It doesn't really look like it has a door at all. It is just like a stone like entrance. And like I said, the hallway continues on past it, so just more like a 4-foot entrance to the room.
It's only the 2 people Right, there's
Yeah.
not anyone. Okay, cool.
Do you want to? I could try and set up like a tripwire trap and then like funnel them out here.
That may work.
Um,
If we can avoid it, I'm not one for killing people. If we can.
how about
if we can help.
knocking out?
That works.
Okay, can I get your help for a second?
Sure.
I'm gonna take some kind of like string out, and I'm gonna try and attempt to set up like a tripwire, essentially. So
We
I
just
don't know what check you want for that.
We'll do survival.
The only issue with this idea is if they wake up, they're gonna make noise, which could alert others.
So do we set up this trap and then just leave? And if they run out of the room, we might be able to get the jump on them?
If we can avoid it, yeah, I think that probably makes the most sense.
Sounds good. Just hold this string here.
I have soap, guys. Sorry.
You have soap?
Apparently, I have soap.
You little
Good to know.
pompous fuck. Have soap.
Everybody
Imagine
else
I
has
have-
like full-on spelunking equipment. This dude just got a fucking bar of Irish Spring. That is a 15.
You feel like you successfully set up a tripwire.
And with that set up, we're just gonna kind of continue down the hallway,
All right.
checking for traps as we go.
Okay.
There's another
roll
tripwire too.
an
for you.
investigation check.
In
You walk
Me too?
right into a tripwire.
Me too?
Right. Natural one. I see.
Whoever
I
is
roll?
Totally in the
leading
clear.
party.
Hmm?
Whoever is at the head of the party, roll the investigation check.
I think it's Atami or Dante.
Yeah, I think I probably went up to the front when I was making this thing.
Since I rolled a natural one.
Hell
It's
yeah,
totally
guys!
clear. We're totally good.
We're perfectly fine. That's a 6.
There's no
Okay.
problems. It looks great.
You don't see anything.
We're doing all right. Follow me and be silent.
Can I just check the
Almost.
door?
No, almost instantly at that. Mason, you feel a drip on your forehead and look up to see what almost looks like an oil spot, but that is solidifying and just falls to the ground directly in between you and the rest of the group. Everyone roll initiative again!
Oh no, not a slime!
Oh no!
Mason's
Fine.
realizing how much she really doesn't like this group.
You know, that's very
I'm
valid.
just trash.
22.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Tommy?
22.
I was too busy typing.
I'm
I
gonna
keep
say
just
with
tap
that,
things for some reason.
like drip. I'm gonna say that was
It can't get my forehead. I got a big fucking hat on.
you don't want to tell me that right now.
Uh,
Like for your own sake, I would
I
advise
love-
you to forget about the hat right now.
My love. My love.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
I love you too. Does a 19 hit?
Shield.
Okay. All right. As this ooze solidifies, you begin to make out what you would assume to be goblin bones and leather, kind of like slowly deteriorating on the inside of the slime. Tommy, you are up first.
is this noise enough to wake the slumbering dipshits?
It was more of like a wet plop. So not
Oh.
yet. What you guys choose to do, maybe.
The image of that in my head is gross.
It was meant to be.
A wet plop
Oh god, oh, we're wet plopping all over here.
in front of my racist cup.
Oh.
I think this thing's going to resist pretty much everything I can do to it.
Oh, I burned a spell slot. Damn it.
I might be fucked.
I should have just taken it.
Honestly, probably a smart move.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to play around.
What would be?
You know what? Nobody ever does this, and I feel like I'm gonna do this. I'm going to kind of turn around and, like, someone like coming up behind someone showing them how to like take a shot in golf or something, or like how to shoot in pool.
Yeah.
I like grab Mason's hands from behind and just be like, do you remember
the Danny got?
Remember that fire thing? Do the fire thing. And I'm just gonna kind of like hold her hands in place, giving her the help action.
Okay.
Aw, that's cute.
And let's throw a bardic at her as well, because you can add that to damage.
Mason's so awkward.
All right, Mason, it is your turn.
What's that, a D6?
That is a D6.
Firebolt.
Okay.
And you're giving me the help action?
I am.
So that's advantage?
It is.
Good.
I forget the hell.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Amazing. Oof.
Do the thing.
Oof.
Do the fire thing.
3 fire damage.
So, as you release this fire, it does hit the slime, but it doesn't do as much damage as you think it should. So that
So
was
as the 6 foot tall person's behind me, I'm just like, I'm right behind him.
Just like, yep, that's fine.
Dante, that brings us to your turn.
Can you set the scene for me?
Yeah, so honestly,
Deep
not really,
underground.
because
There's these 4 fucking idiots.
yes, in a hallway. I guess Atami moved to get behind Mason, whereas he was in the front of the line. So that leaves Dante and Killian on one side of the gray ooze, and Atami and Mason.
There's a passage behind it.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
What?
Where's the doorway?
It just dropped from the ceiling.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, with one hand on my sword, I'm just going to start climbing the wall as though it's just a fucking tree, and get to the ceiling and climb through the doorway and drop down behind it.
Okay.
And move back like the rest of my movement, whatever you think that might be. So like 20 feet maybe.
Okay. This fucker's a spider monkey?
Yeah. Detective Spider Monkey.
I'm just gonna kind of... Oh, that's
new. And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
And as I do, I'm just going to run my thumb across the fang-like protrusions from the handle of my blade, slice my hand open, and reach out, and just chains of blood are going to come from my palm and wrap around it for a 25 to hit.
That hits.
8 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then, let me double check. What size is this?
Medium.
Okay, so it gets pulled towards me. I think 10 feet. Let me find
I think so.
Yeah, 10 feet closer to me.
Okay.
So I pull it away from everyone else. And as
Alright.
it pulls 10 feet closer, the chains just liquefy and splatter on the ground.
All right. That will bring us to its turn. Is real pissed off over it didn't get to do what it intended to do. Mason does a 19 hit.
No. My
No?
shield's still up.
This is what the
Is
shield
it?
looks like.
I think that's it.
'Cause it's
Yeah.
up for one full round.
Yep.
Callan.
Okay. So,
You laughing?
so I
There's
is
no way
so
you're
dumb if I
actually gonna
tried
do
to
this.
do that. No, I don't.
Okay.
I can't. Okay. Doors are closing. I am going to try to. My spells go. I'm gonna hit it with a bane.
Okay. What type of saving throw was
Actually,
that?
just kidding. That's concentration, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm. Instead, I'm firstly gonna hit dissonance first,
Okay.
if that helps. That's a wisdom.
That is a 16 minus 2.
Shit, mother.
-2, 14.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
minus 2?
It was a natural
Oh.
18 minus
Oh.
16. It was the final. My bad.
Damn it.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
fine. That sucks. Okay,
It's a real
that's
wise
what I
little puddle of
got.
poop.
Yeah, apparently. But I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to. We'll do to Mason.
Okay, I
Sure.
believe Dissonant Whisper still does damage even on a fail.
Oh, does it?
I
Shoot.
think
See, look
so.
at me not knowing my goddamn spells.
It is imperative to spellcasters to know what their spells do.
I'm just
And to know when to use
terrible.
a saving one versus an attack one.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, it does. It still makes 3d. 4, 6, 10, and 16.
So 8.
Just 8, a quarter pound of Arisa's.
No. It's a well. It says.
On a
Oh,
successful save,
wait.
the target takes half as
Oh,
much
I
damage.
read thing. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was reading.
You're fine.
Yep.
What type of damage is it? Is it psychic?
It is psychic.
Cool.
So yeah, it just. It probably would sound really like that.
All right, Tommy, that will take us back up to the top of the round at your turn.
Once again, just gonna kind of peek in the room and see if they're stirring.
Not yet.
Okay, we're good so far.
You writing notes?
I think. Okay, so the fire didn't do what I thought it was going to. I'll just kind of be like, do you have any other forms of damage that you can do?
Technically,
All right.
what works against it?
I don't know, but not what you did. What he did.
You told me to do that.
I know. I thought.
You wrong.
I'm just gonna shoot it with the hand crossbow.
Okay.
By the way, did it look like it took the full damage? Well,
Of psychic, yes.
sweet, amazing.
Oh, that's not what I thought that was going to be. Okay, no. Just rolled a natural 2 for an 8.
Actually, you hit.
Oh,
This bitch is a slime. It doesn't have any armor on.
true. I thought it would be more dexterous than it was wise.
No. Actually, it has the same dex and wisdom. That's a 6.
Well,
Amazing.
get hand crossbowed then, nerd.
How's this thing kicking our ass with such low stats?
It has a good amount of HP.
That is 7 points of piercing, which I assume will probably be half to 3.
It is half to 3, and the second that the crossbow bolt connects with it, you automatically begin to hear sizzling, and you can almost watch the corrosive acid just completely deteriorate and snap that arrow. It is unusable after that.
I'm just gonna put my hand up so that no one speaks or moves. I'm gonna watch inside the room.
It's still snoozing.
Deep sleepers.
They have very low passives.
Oh, I'm guessing there's a corrosive puddle that we need to cross.
Maybe.
Is it diluted by sewage?
You're no longer in the sewers.
No,
We're in a basement now.
We're in the basement.
I
Of the
had
evil
hope.
speakeasy.
Smells much better in here.
I had hoped that I could confuse the DM.
Honestly, at this point, you're not sure where you are because this was way too big to be a basement to a tavern.
I'm gonna.
What do I know about these kind of slimes?
Wait, so we went up a ladder into a basement and then it like kept going? That's okay.
I'm just gonna kind of take like a bit of a running leap over the 5-foot
roll
section.
roll a history check for me, Mason.
Don't hit the tripwire.
25.
You know that normally the slimes, or more commonly known as oozes, will try to separate like one person off from the rest of the group to take them out silently. They are extremely corrosive for the most part. Non-magical weapons are almost useless against them. They still deal some damage, but not full damage. And like say if you had a sword, for instance, and you hit it, it would do damage to the sword. And then the sword would become unusable after a few times attacking it, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Do I know
so
what does most damage to it?
You don't, there are different colors of ooze. So with a gray ooze, you don't know of any, like,
Not even with my researcher background?
Vulnerabilities.
it does not have any vulnerabilities that you know of, and it does not have any vulnerabilities at all.
Sweet.
Do I know? But I know that the fire didn't seem to do much to it.
You
though.
know that it did seem to be resistant to the fire.
I just give like a bit of a running hop. Just like a
Run
basic long jump.
Run
Yep.
and leap.
And he's got some pretty good wisdom.
No, he just happened to roll well.
Apparently, Dex and Wisdom are both 6.
Yeah.
Did I ever?
So are mine.
That's
Honestly,
the thing about
same.
slimes and oozes is like dog shit stats, dog shit
A
AC,
good amount of HP.
really good HP. Also, by the way, why she said don't talk about the hat. The thing
I
is
haven't brought it up.
corrosive.
Shush, shush! I haven't brought it back up. I haven't made this person in my backstory. However, whoever the fuck it was, she's gonna think back real hard on the magistrates of necromancy.
Okay.
For whenever she's had lessons with them, and I'm gonna attempt to toll the dead.
Okay.
The ooze.
That's an 11.
Fail.
Wait, it
Well-
made a save?
It failed it.
But it's dead. Why did it make a save if I thought it was dead?
The ooze?
No, it's not dead.
Oh,
Yeah, I
thought-
think you thought it was dead, and I was so convinced by your reaction that I was like, "Oh, we're done. We did."
No, we're
no.
very much still in combat right now.
Oh,
I'm confused.
yeah. When you said like it just slumps into like a thing, I thought you meant like it died. Okay. Never mind.
The ooze takes 12 necromancy damage.
Necrotic.
Necromancy damage.
Necromancy
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, he takes 12 necrotic.
12 bad.
We're all talking so good today.
I'm exhausted. I'm not blaming anybody right now.
I'm so tired. Yeah.
I forgot the word for necrotic. That's why I just kept saying necromancy.
We all keep forgetting words today.
She'll thank that one friend later that she remembered how to do it.
I'm creating that character because that sounds like a lot of fun. Dante.
This bitch is still kicking. What the
Yeah.
fuck? I'm gonna
Wait,
move
after I
back.
cast the spell, I'm gonna try and leap over as well as I just say to Tani, I think that worked.
You're doing
I'm gonna move
good,
back.
kid. Keep it up.
15 feet.
Okay.
20 feet. And shoot it again. Chains and all that shit. Man, I'm rolling really good on attacks. 24 to hit.
That hits.
For 8 points of force damage, and it gets pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Okay.
Just trying to keep it away from all my squishy people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
All right.
Are you still on the roof?
No, I jumped down on the other side of it, and I've
Okay.
just been backing down the hall.
It will move the remaining distance between you and it and make an attack. Does an unnatural 20 hit?
Yeah.
Distant shield.
You take 5 points of piercing.
Oh,
No.
What is distant shield?
Wait, what's your AC?
17.
What did he hit you for?
unnatural 20.
Yeah, 20.
Oh, damn that. Okay, and silver barbs.
Natural 20.
Fuck
Mhm.
my life. He takes the lower one, but
So that was 5 points of piercing.
yeah.
8 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
Owie.
And are you wearing any armor?
No, just clothes.
Okay, well your clothes are kind of fucked up now.
I'm mostly
Dante
covered by
ripped?
mage armor magic right now.
Okay.
Is Dante ripped?
Oh, he's ripped as shit. Very athletically
yeah.
built, like usable muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mine is unusable. Fuck. It's like
Yeah. So
it's
he
giving
kind of
my
like,
low thatch.
like his shirt underneath burned away, so now he just has this shadowy black cloak that's open in the middle. So just sweaty fucking abs.
Not
Nice.
mad at that.
Hell yeah.
I love how we're putting little bits of like the reverse harem in there with like a Tommy doing like the shoot from behind pool situation, and then now we've got ripped ass Dante just sweating, looking like a god.
Callan, that will bring us to your turn.
Okay, question for DM. So conjure arms. What kind of damage does that do? Is
Let
that
me look it up.
That's
really
the
quickly.
one. It does whatever damage that weapon would do,
okay?
except the to hit is your spellcasting modifier.
But is it considered a magic damage instead of like a regular weapon?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, well I'll do that.
It can only be. I think it can only be light weapons, though.
It can be
Fine.
simple martial weapons.
Yeah, I got one. I got one of those in my
You must be proficient with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So simple.
So I'll
or
take
martial?
it out. I'll conjure it as a rapier, and I'll make an attack.
Okay.
An insane artificer somewhere just has
Why
a
did I
quick
do
like,
that?
huh?
I didn't mean it. Super. Why do I keep picking up? Oh, that was good.
My spidey
Okay,
senses are tingling.
Oh, except so now it would use my spellcasting, which is charisma. So math.
You should have a thing that just says spell attack modifier.
Yeah.
Oh yes, correct. That's right. Sweet. Okay, so that's like it's a natural 19 on the die. 19
Yeah, its AC is 8. You hit.
Amazing. And then that does what? A D8 damage? Right, yeah, D8. Sadness. D8 plus 2. So 6 damage?
Okay, so Kellen, you kind of stride forward, and pull this rapier out and kind of like do a quick
Ooh, it'll be out of thin
lifting,
air.
like,
I'll do like
okay,
this.
but you conjure this rapier and you just almost like disgustedly lash out at the thing beneath you, and it just dissolves into a pile of goo. I do need both you and Dante to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Okay. Okay, I need to like go my D. Stop picking up the D12. I'm getting a new D to bring. Okay, that was good.
15.
Okay.
21.
You're both totally fine. You're able to step out of the way of the still kind of sizzling ooze as it dies.
Sweet.
Could we take a quick break right there?
Sure.
Yeah, it's a good place for a break.
All right, y'all, we're going to hit the PRB real quick, and we will see you when we get back. And we're back.
So you all have just felled that enemy slime. You find yourself standing in that same hallway. You had both managed to sidestep the small implosion of the ooze as you killed it. And from what you can tell, the other two in the room still appear to be sleeping soundly.
Okay.
I think
Do we tie
It
these
may-
guys up and maybe take a bit of a rest?
that may be a good option. Plus, we can also ask them some questions if we
It'd be
need to
better
as
if
well.
they don't talk, because they're just
I
going to scream.
agree.
That's a good point.
And I also highly doubt that they'd have anything to say anyways.
Nothing
we
of
just-
use, at least.
All
Shall
of
we
Xanathar's guild are just fucking idiots.
knock them out?
How far back is the goblin room?
Like 90 to 120 feet.
Do we have anything that we can use as gags, or should I go back and just like rip some goblin
I have
arms?
soap.
I would probably say you'd have to go back and rip some of the leather
got
armor
rope.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're on rope duty. I'm on gag duty. So I'm gonna go back and just kind of use my dagger and just crudely rip some clothing.
I'm just gonna like run my rope under the bed a few times and just get ready to tie them to the beds.
Okay.
And then
I'm thinking of how I
I'll
could
hand. You should probably hand off. Or are they like both sleeping in the same bed?
No, they're on opposite sides of the room of each other.
They're
Gay
cuddling.
lovers.
Okay. They were roommates.
Oh my god.
Um, Okay, so then I think there should be like a 2-and-2 scenario of like one
Yeah.
person ready to tie and one person ready to gag.
Proposition. We should maybe set them on opposite sides of the room.
They're already on opposite sides of the room.
Oh, I mean to put the ropes on opposite. It's fine.
It's cool. You take this gag. Mason, you're on tying to the bed duty.
This reminds me of my days in academy. We used to
So
pranks on our friends like this.
they are like straw, like mattresses, like just on the ground.
Oh, so there's just like mats on the floor.
Yeah, essentially, they are. Like, you can see the straw kind of sticking out of them, but very cheap, just like mats on the floor.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is cut maybe a about 4 foot length of rope and tie it in the slip knots at each end and loosely put it around their hands and feet so when they wake up and pull on them, they'll just tighten the rope on both sides.
Roll me just a general dexterity check just to see how well you manage to do so.
Okay.
My days back in Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
That is gonna be. That is cocked. Dexterity, you said?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
And then
You-
I'll time it with Callan to just get the gag at the same time.
Okay. So you both do so, and I'm gonna see if they wake up.
I hope they do.
The Duragar does not wake up.
Now check that man for a pulse.
Away in his sleep.
He's breathing. He's a deep sleeper.
Amazing.
The human man that you have encountered before does wake up and immediately begins to try to stand. He feels the rope tighten around his hands and feet and just kind of like flounders there like a fish for a
I'm gonna
while.
punch him in the ribs as hard as I fucking can.
Sure. You have advantage.
Yeah, I do.
He is
Hang on, let me
prone.
roll this. First one is an 18. Second one
Yeah, that
is
hits.
a natural 20. Cool. Awesome. Sick. I do, what is that, like 2 points of damage?
Uh-oh.
That's my
Wait,
strength.
wait, that's not a good thing.
What's your strength mod?
Let me check. It is somewhere.
Because it's 1 plus strength mod, and the crit is 2 plus strength mod.
Yeah, so my strength is 1, so he takes 3 points of damage.
Okay, yeah. It's a heavy blow.
Is he still going?
Yeah, he's still fighting.
I'd like to try and just punch him across the face.
Sure.
The little wizard.
Let me look up this man's numbies.
Numbies?
Man, I'll string this dude up like a body bag real quick. Hold up.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man ass looking.
What? 21 to hit. Wait, do I have advantage?
Yes.
You
21
also
to
have
hit.
Bardic Inspo. Oh, okay, but we can use
Don't use your bardic inspo on
Not
it down.
right now.
Yeah, that hits.
He takes 2 damage.
He's still fighting, a little
I punch
bloody
him
now.
again. Punch
Okay.
him again. I'm going until he's out.
I'm just like, got my hand on my chin, just nodding, like, okay.
Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, it does. He's unarmed. Doesn't have any armor on. Was asleep. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep going until he.
Can
Okay, yeah,
I
so
bonk
it-
him on the head with a hilt
No,
dagger or something?
you stay out of this.
It takes Mason about 4 or 5 punches. Her knuckles
the
get
Durgar was-
really bloody in the process of this, but
No.
eventually quits moving underneath her.
Just kind of sit back and be like, oh, okay.
I get the
Maybe
feeling
just
you
gonna
may
let
have
out a
needed
big
that.
huff.
I feel like
You've been
Gonna go
holding
sit
on
down
to some.
against a wall.
You've been holding on to some stuff there.
I'm gonna take
A little
off
bit
my
of
hat,
rage in
put
that.
it on.
I feel like that was for the familiar.
It's for a lot of things.
The other thing I'd like to do is I'd like to disarm both of these people.
They didn't have anything on them in the first place, so you're good.
Okay,
Yeah, so if I
how-
run their pockets, there's nothing.
no coin purses.
No.
Heck
Sweet.
yeah.
Madam DM, may I try to collect any of this ooze goo?
You got
So here's
anything
the
that's
thing.
acid proof?
That's the hard part. It is one of the most corrosive
Oh, that's
things.
right. Yeah. Good point. So even like glass wouldn't. You're right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, never mind.
It can eat through a 2-inch thing of metal in 1 round, so 6 seconds. So
Oh, oozes.
yeah.
While we are resting, I'm gonna just kind of take out my pan flute. I'm not gonna play a very loud song. It's just gonna be like a little bit of like ambient noise, just enough to get my song of rest in there, so everybody can add a d6 when they're healing up.
Sweet.
Is that goblin hidey hole still open?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I was thinking
throw
maybe
these
we should.
people over my
That's
shoulder
what I
and
was
just
wondering.
put them in there.
Okay.
Ye-
The Durgar does wake up when you go to pick him up.
Ah, fucker. Can I whack him on the head?
Absolutely. I'm not going to make us roleplay this one out, too.
Yeah,
You
okay.
do knock him unconscious and carry him back to where you left the goblins' bodies as well.
Just looks
Put
like the
that thing back where
Persona
it came
4,
from.
just like shit kicking scene.
Yeah.
I'll stow them away. You go get some rest.
All right.
I'm actually not even going to use my hit die. I'm literally just going to roll my Song of Rest and get to full HP.
That's cool.
I used my arcane recovery and got back 1 spell slot.
Where do I find my hit dice? Or just someone tell me what a bar. Sure, it's a D, right?
You have 2 d8, I believe.
Amazing. I'll just use one of them now. I got back to full.
Do I get anything on a short rest? No. I don't get my bardics back yet. I don't get any spells back. We here, we living.
Okay. You all finish your rest up. Where we going? Are we continuing on down the hallway?
I think so. We continue on. Everybody keep your eyes peeled. Who's got the best eyes here?
That's a good question.
I mean, I can see pretty far distances. I'm.
Give me 1 second.
How good are you at noticing fine details? Say if you were to investigate something.
Well, I am very good at the fine details, but general looking at things, not quite my strong suit.
Well then.
I'm not half bad myself.
I'm not that bad either.
Yo, really quickly, what's everyone's perception?
+6.
Tommy has the highest at 16.
Okay, so mine is not that good. I'm
Right.
+4 perception.
My investigation though is
Yeah.
only +3, and that's just
My
because Jack
investigation, I
roll
think, is
traits.
probably the highest.
I have a
My
+4.
investigation is +4.
Mine's +5.
Okay, sweet.
Mason, that would require you taking the helm of the party.
You know what? You guys keep getting us into these
Can
fights.
I-
How about I have a turn at this, yeah?
Can I assist?
I'm gonna stand directly behind Mason, and essentially
You
just,
try to touch me again, you're getting smacked.
I'm willing to take that risk. I'm going
You gonna
to.
get fucking snacked, dude.
I'm going to just kind of have my hands. I'm not gonna put my hands on her. I'm gonna have my hands ready in a perpetual held action to, if I hear something click or if I see something move, to shove her out of the way.
Pick you up.
Okay.
But you know.
Because there's only one thing I know about wizards, and it's that they can't take a lot of hits.
This one can.
Yeah, more than
They
all
don't
of
know
us.
that yet.
Yeah, they don't know that. I'm just a squishy little wizard.
This-
All right. Roll me an investigation check, Mason.
And so with Randolph helping, I get advantage.
Yeah.
22.
Okay. I also need stealth checks from everyone.
Look at that, everybody. We're working as a team.
Sexy.
22.
Very sexy. 23.
Oh, 21.
Stealth?
Yeah.
19.
All right. So
Decent.
you're all getting the hang of this now. You kind of creep forward, Mason taking the lead. You're straining your ears more than anything, and as you kind of continue down this hallway, you do see it end, but there's like a almost like threadbare curtain hanging over the entranceway into this next area, but you can hear a conversation going on. It is in common. You hear a deep voice saying, "You are an absolute fool. I was called for something important, and you have proven to me that you can't get information out of literally anyone. So no, we will not be moving forward with this plan. We will find a different way to find the stone." And you hear a man start babbling. No, wait, this was one person. I mean, there are others out there. There are others that know where the stones are. And the voice kind of stops again. This was your one shot at this. I will be sure to let Xanathar know of how you failed.
I think the whole time
and-
she's just kind of also just whispering what's being said as well to everybody.
You do hear footsteps approaching you.
Approaching?
Yes.
Hide.
I hide.
Okay, so you guys have kind of crept forward. right, for a while. The closest room is another 90 feet back that way.
How about
Can I see at all how many people are in the room, or can I tell how many people are in the room?
With that investigation, from what you can tell, there appear to be two that were at least speaking, and you can now see the shadow of a fairly tall creature approaching the curtain entrance.
crap?
I'm gonna step back behind a Tommy and let this fucker take the lead.
Do we? Okay, everyone hold.
Oh! Wait. Can I do yeah. I'm thinking of a minor illusion doing a sound opposite direction.
If you want
I
to.
don't know how far it is.
I
That's
think, I think right now, if we just
thaumaturgy?
hold, we might be able to get the surprise on them.
Okay, that works too.
Attack, action, hold.
Okay.
You guys should probably do the same thing.
I'm gonna wave my hand over my face, conjure my Oni mask, and draw my sword. Hold an
Okay.
action. I'm gonna hold Eldritch Blast specifically.
I'm hiding behind everybody.
I will.
I'm gonna hold a firebolt.
I'm gonna hold.
Oh, and I'll pass. In the same turn as I'm holding an action, I'll pass a bardic to Callan.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna hold a minor illusion, but it's gonna be of footsteps finishing in that direction.
Okay.
So it sounds like he's finished going that direction.
Okay. So as you all prepare yourselves, the curtains part. What you see in front of you is a nightmare. Quite literally. It is easily 7 feet tall. Dark purple skin, large, wide eyes, very round, and where its mouth should be, tentacles hang. What you see in front of you is a mind flare.
I shoot.
Well, that's a
Hang
problem.
on, I'm not done. In his hands, you see, it seems to be he's holding two objects. One is a detached brain. The second is a large orb that has the exact likeness of a humanoid eyeball. Almost to the point that you are waiting for it to blink, but it doesn't. Behind him, you see a man who, not a half orc, who is dressed in very shabby robes. You see, he is holding in his hand what almost looks like really, really long noodles of sort. Before you realize he is in fact holding a human's nervous system.
I shoot.
Caitlin.
I shoot.
So, thank you guys so much for
No!
Waterdeep with us. But
It's been a fun ride.
As somebody who had to look up the stats of a mind flayer for a certain other campaign that we did, this will be our first on-screen TPK. Let's have some fun with this. That's fuck me running. Okay.
You also realize now that the Mind Flayer was a lot closer. He does not have footsteps. He is gliding across the floor. The footsteps was the half-orc trying to chase after him to convince him to stay. So yeah, I believe there were some actions held. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Yep.
You guys got a surprise round.
Fuck. No!
I'm in the
No! Ah!
Cool. God, I hope y'all like 11s, man, because I can only roll 6s on this
It's been
dice.
every time.
Shit. The one time I roll good, I'm so mad. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
All right, so here's what you're gonna do, everyone. Don't get close to literally fucking anything.
Uh,
Posh fuck. Gilligan's Island looking motherfucker.
I'm trying to go with changing one name, and I've done it too many times. I've run out.
Hey, get in your nicknames now. Cause
You posh fuck.
you're gonna have to figure out all the nicknames to put on his fucking tombstone.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
I mean, this
God,
fuck
think
went
of the
down
length
with
of that
just
tombstone.
back in the yawning portal. I don't think he's gonna survive a mind flare. How many spell slots y'all got?
I mean, I'm a warlock.
Boom.
I got 2.
Oh yeah, because
You got Eldritch Blast.
I'm about to use mine right now, and we'll see what the.
okay, so Callan,
Can I change what I was gonna do?
no.
Shit!
Unfortunately, with a held action, you cannot.
Okay, so in other words, he just simply won't do that because he thought that like people were gonna keep coming and like he's not stepping. So he's just not gonna do that. So that's his turn.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was natural though. Does that make a difference?
No.
Okay.
No, because then
Dante?
if this fuck ever does it, we're fucked.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that, but yeah, that's fine.
And it would not be consensual.
Dante, you are holding an Eldritch Blast, I believe.
Yeah. Is there any way to use a bonus action right now or no?
Not this round. This is just the surprise round.
Oh, there's a surprise. Okay.
I'm gonna let loose my EB then.
Shit.
Remember that
That
advantage.
was not good.
Who are
I'm
you
kicking
aiming
myself.
for?
Who all is in combat right now? An orc and a mind flayer. I wonder who. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right, awesome. Fuck. 2 points of force damage.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pull him closer to me this time.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
Do you got the one that shoves him away?
No.
Mason. You were holding a firebolt.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Fucked. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Oh, thank goodness.
One fire damage.
Why can none of you hit the
Alright.
broadside of a barn?
I
mean,
hit
you're
him.
hitting.
It just didn't
They
do
just
much.
can't damage the broadside of
went-
the barn.
What do you mean? I'm behind you, fucks. You do it.
Tommy.
I'm holding.
You want that
hand
reverse harem?
crossbow.
Prove yourself.
So, oh, criminy. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's 25 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Just like, now is not the time to be grazing them.
Sorry, how much damage did you do?
10
10.
points.
Awesome.
Okay.
Do we think this is the, like, kind of the big bad right now?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Should I be pulling out the big spells?
Yes.
Okay.
Back at the top. That brings us to Callan.
All
No.
right,
The posh fuck.
I'm gonna hit him with a bane.
Okay.
Hit the both of
It's
them.
charisma.
Yeah, get them
Oh
both.
yeah, both of them. It's 30 feet. Are they within 30 feet of each other?
They're within 30 feet of each other. Does it have to be within 30 feet of you?
It says range area, like the range is 30 feet. I would assume.
So you could get the Mind
within-
Flayer with that, but the
Yeah.
half orc is about 15 feet behind that.
That's fine. Okay. I'll take it. This is probably necessary right now.
So he rolled a natural 20 for
So
23. I'm so sorry.
Oh god.
You got anything
At least that
else?
wasn't like an attack roll.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Any
Um,
bonus
I-
actions?
Well, give a bardic inspo, I guess. That's all I can.
What was that?
I'm gonna give a bardic inspo. We'll do it. Sorry, I'll give it to a Tommy, a bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
Heck yeah.
That will bring us to the Mind Flayer's turn.
Yep.
You honestly are fairly brave for that. I'm not here to fight you. He reaches down and sets the brain on the floor, and you see a bone-like protrusions coming out to form legs of a sort on this brain, almost like a dog. But that this would be fun. I need. You know what? I'm gonna roll for this.
Your ass. Is it like a puppy?
Range :
A mind
fuck you, I'm a
puppy.
mind flare.
Mason,
Yeah.
could I please have a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no, the way you're saying that.
My wife.
I think it's a wisdom. Hang on. A wisdom.
I think it's an intelligence, isn't it?
No, it's wisdom.
My wife. I
Yeah,
would like you to know I love you.
I love you so much.
15.
Okay. All right.
love you.
Are under the charmed condition. We will address that when it gets to your turn. But he does use his movement to fully try to move past you all. If you all want to take the attacks on him, that is totally up to you, but it does appear that he is leaving.
Nope.
I think I'm gonna
Nope.
let this go.
I'm good. I'm gonna let this slide.
Fuck. I feel like that's just a death wish.
I mean, I think we may not know, like, you know, players what we know about mind flayers, but I'm sure we know enough that, like,
He looks like
we
a powerful
can't fuck
dude.
with this guy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let him go by.
I hope I don't have to go too.
Oh shit.
Dante,
Yes.
that's your turn.
Oh shit. So
Guys, I'm stressed.
I got a brain on legs and an orc. Does the orc look like he's squaring up with me?
Honestly, the orc looks like he's in a state of like panic shock right now. He is, however, still holding that nervous system.
What about the dog?
The dog is preparing itself.
All right, so I perceive this dog as a threat,
Yes,
and I perceive this man with a nervous system as a threat. Okay, cool.
probably.
I'm gonna
I
cast
mean, technically
Hexblade's
all
Curse.
men have nervous systems. However, this dude just has one too many.
So Hexblade's Curse on ye old orc, and the imprint of fangs on his neck are gonna appear, and blood is gonna start trickling down.
Okay.
I then am going to climb the wall
Mhm.
and try to start scaling the ceiling over top this scene,
Mhm.
however far I can get.
I'll say like you can get about 10 to 15 feet inside of the room, so less than 10 feet between you and the orc at this point.
What about the brain?
The brain is about 10 feet from the rest of the party right now on the, like...
Was it 10 feet from me?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to do is cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
And I'm going to plunge my katana through my stomach. And the blood is just going to pour down from the ceiling and turn into these barbed tendrils that just lash out at everyone around me. And they need to make a strength saving throw of 14.
Okay, the orc fails it. The brain does not.
Okay, so 10 points of damage to the orc.
Okay.
And 4 points of damage to the dog.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna grab back onto the roof and wait there.
All right. You guys are talking in chat. Oh, I lost.
It's my turn.
Okay, hey, how are you?
I'm a bit nervous.
You should be. You are not under a normal charm. I'm gonna be so honest with you right now.
I had a feeling I wasn't. I'm surprised I didn't follow the dude.
So, you are standing right next to a Tommy.
Yeah.
You take about 10, 15 feet back and cast Ice Knife, where it would hit both a Tommy and Poshfuck.
That's alright, I was gonna do Burning Hands, so this one's a bit better. Alrighty, folks. Hold on, let me pull up Ice Knife. So I think it's that my Ice Knife, it would go towards a Tommy, but then the shards would then hit them both.
I mean, she left threatened range, right?
Yes. However, like, no one noticed him charming her. Like, it was a very subtle thing. So unless you just perceived Mason moving as a threat.
Could I do like a split second, like, disadvantage insight?
Yeah, sure.
Mason was this whole time though moving behind you guys, and Mason just is now continuing.
Because it's a good point. She does also have a bardic inspiration as well. Earlier, I don't know why my audio keeps getting out.
I also have that bardic as well, right? From you? Hold on.
Stop me, I don't want to use my spell slots on
17.
this.
With disadvantage.
It's
Should
really
I do
hard
like a
to
deception?
tell. Sure.
Oh, not that one. 14. Would I get advantage?
No.
If he got disadvantage.
No. So it's something definitely feels off, maybe with the movement.
It's enough to look like this is not normal Mason behavior.
Sure.
What do you know is normal?
I'm just going to. So I'm not going to attack. Like, I'm not looking to do damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to kind of wrap my foot back around hers and just trip her.
It's my turn.
You're leaving my threat range.
It would be your reaction. But do an athletics versus acrobatics.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm prepared to fall.
Two.
Right.
You too.
I got a 9.
I got a 6.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Mason,
Triple
you
bitch.
hit the ground hard. It is still your turn, though. You still do have your action.
Ice knife.
Shit.
To a Tommy.
She could technically do it from the ground.
Does a 21 hit?
Does a 20.
Under no circumstances am I letting that go without a silvery barbs.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, it really
No!
fucking does.
Ten damage. 10 cold damage.
Oh,
And is
God.
that
And
with
then-
the explosion?
Nope, that's just the ice knife.
Cool.
So,
Give me that shrapnel damage.
and then 7 shrapnel damage. Wait, I think, isn't the shrapnel like a save?
I think it is.
The target
okay.
and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dex saving throw.
Okay. Nope. Big no.
You
Just
take
no.
7 cold damage.
Ah!
I'm guessing your DC is higher than a 13.
It is. So you take another 7, so you take 17 total.
Fuck. Are you alive? Are you okay?
I am just barely standing.
Fuck!
So thank you. And then I stand up. I think you just see this, like, I guess this, like, emptiness in
Almost
her eyes.
not even quite emptiness, almost like a milky white glaze now that matches the gaze of the mind flayer that originally looked at you.
Oh. Okay, guys,
Ow.
we have a problem.
Oh goodness.
Alexa, that's your turn.
Oh fuck. Shit.
I'll go ahead and pass my advantage to Callan.
Wouldn't it be a Tommy's turn? A Tommy goes after me.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I went.
Oh.
She saw an A. She thought it was me.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened.
Okay, man, this is all just kind of bad.
Yeah, this is not good.
Hope I'm not the reason for the TPK.
Apologies, sweetheart, I really am. But you can't hit what you can't see. And I'm just going to reach in and salt her in the eyes.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't really know how that works in D&D mechanics. I'm gonna be real.
Well, in real life, salt
It
is
It's
burns.
gonna be blinded,
Yeah,
but
salt
like
is a moisture absorber, so it's one of those things.
absolutely.
Dex save?
Sure, yeah.
Dog.
So a deck save?
Yeah, I'm gonna say DC
Or-
14.
Then
Deck
it's
save.
15. 15.
That's solid.
That so you managed to close your eyes before.
Cool.
But I'll also say that was a bonus action.
Alright.
You can still take the action if you want.
I won't do damage to you. The brain, on the other hand, and I'm gonna shoot the thing with my crossbow.
Yeah, it was the brain that charmed her, right? It wasn't the
shit.
mind flayer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, it's fine.
What is shit?
Nothing.
Oh,
Don't worry.
well, fuck. Now I'm very worried.
I thought I missed their turn. I did not.
14 to hit a brain.
That hits.
Yeah, I'm always rolling this d6. It's so good. 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I don't want to move, because then I'll leave her threatened range, and I'm not looking so great.
You could disengage.
That is
No.
an action.
It's an action.
Oh, just kidding. I lied to you.
So I think that's it. That's it for Tommy.
Right. It's the brain's turn.
Oh god, it's brain.
Rain time.
You see, I'm having a hard time right now because I don't want to do what it would do. But Tommy,
Yo, I just hit it with blood from the ceiling.
yeah, but Tommy is like with right there.
Yeah.
You're up on the roof.
What if you make an intelligence check?
Nah.
Or roll evens or
if,
odds.
if the brain has no ranged attacks, then it can't hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Then it can't hit Dante. So the first person it would come to would be me.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay, one moment.
Yep.
Is this what I think it is?
Yeah, it is. That's 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me. I know that downed you, but I need you to make that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Silvery barbs.
I don't know if you can at this point.
It still hits.
Sure. Intelligence save.
This is going to be a TPK.
Cool. I got a whole ass +2 to that. Okay. 19.
That's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. I'm cool with the Magistrate of Necromancy. We can maybe bring this fuck back.
What was that?
19.
Okay, so that does knock you unconscious, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You are unconscious, but you can be revived. It's yeah.
Cool. I did not have my brain eaten.
You did not have your brain eaten.
Cool.
That will bring us to the orc's turn.
Oh, this fuck. I forgot.
He is gonna look towards you, Dante, and step forward about 5 feet, so he's within 15 feet of you, and reach his hands up. I need a dexterity saving throw.
What the fuck? What does he
As
do?
a flamethrower. It's burning hands.
What is he doing with the nervous system?
Oh my god.
He's dropped that now.
I thought he was about to whip me with that bitch.
No.
That would have been cool.
What kind of saving throw?
Dexterity.
11.
Until later.
Okay.
What?
You take 11 points of fire damage.
What the fuck?
And then
I'm unconscious.
alright, so you
I fell
drop
from the fucking
Fuck.
ceiling.
you
Ellen.
drop from the ceiling.
Oh
Callan, you still got that cure wounds?
Or healing word.
Nope, got a whole lot of nothing.
Why wouldn't
And
you
this is-
prepare that?
I did. I had healing word, and then I used it on Bane.
And this you see, coming from a spellcaster main, is why you save spell slots.
I have 2 uses
I
of a
did.
healer's kit.
We had one spell slot.
Go take
oh
the
my God.
Fox healing kit.
I'm gonna try
It would
to,
only stabilize us, but
and it's only a little bit of time. Like how long does that take?
it's an
But
action, but it would
without
only
it.
stabilize us because you don't have the healer's feat.
Still.
I mean, I think at this point, action economy states that you should probably get rid of the 2 bitches.
Yeah, you should
Three.
try to kill these things.
Especially considering that there are 2 of you up currently, and 1 of you is bad. This is why you never trust the cops.
We've entered Mason's villain era.
This is...
Alright.
It's been 1 week since the 4 dipshits went into the sewers.
You know, I
Oh my
knew
God.
we needed a tanky martial character.
I have a saving grace. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I am gonna go over to. Oh my god! I can't believe I have this. I'm gonna go over to Tommy. I'm gonna use my healing hand
Okay.
Oh
and restore
shit!
2 hit points.
Fucking ASMR?
All right.
Fucking right. Okay.
That may have just changed everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then I'll, because I'm just throwing bardic inspirations out. Take another one to Tommy. You're welcome.
Oh, speaking of which, you have a bardic from me, right? Have you used your bardic from me?
I had. No, you said no. No, I have not.
You can add that to healing.
It's just as flat 2 points.
No, but I
Yeah.
mean, the bard's ability
it-
says you can add that to healing. You can add it to healing and damage.
Shit! Wait, hold on. That works? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Even if it's just a flat 2 hit points?
Yep.
Max for 6! So you
I just kind of like look up and it's like, oh, okay. What happened? What did I miss?
a lot. Welcome back.
Hey, Mason's not great. As
No, I don't think any of us are right now.
No, I mean like she.
I
hit
probably am
with an
doing the
ice
best
knife.
out of. Oh, yeah. No, she is fucked right now.
Noted.
We're all fucked, but she's mostly fucked. This is all so much right now. He's overwhelmed. just a touch.
That will bring us to the mind player's turn.
Oh, fuck.
He continues to head down the hallway another 30 feet. He's not really like running or anything. He is still
No,
enjoying
he's just
watching.
vibing.
My dude is
Yeah.
sauntering.
Yes, exactly. Dante, can I get a death saving throw?
No.
Okay.
18.
Okay. Mason,
Can I try and resist?
no.
No?
Actually, let me double check, but I don't think you can. This is a pretty high level thing.
So is essentially what I'm
Kill-
trying to do is to kill these fucks.
Yeah.
No, you cannot make a saving throw.
So I'm just trying to kill these fucks?
I look over at me and I just say, "Get that fucking brain."
Did it look like it had to make a concentration check when I shot it in the brain, by the way?
Shot it in the brain.
Fantastic.
Shot it in itself.
I shot the brain in the brain. She can't resist. It doesn't have to concentrate. We're in an issue.
How far away am I from everybody?
15 feet.
I'm a burning hands.
Oh, she's still got a spell slot.
It's my last one.
Shit.
Can I get a deck save, please, from everybody within a 15-foot cone?
Oh no.
I'm not within that range, am I?
Oh, thank
No,
God.
you're not.
I think it's a 17.
You're good.
Oh,
You'll
no,
take
it's a lot
half.
more than that. It's actually a. But I probably still only take half. Oh, God.
18.
Roll low. Roll low,
So
daddy.
You both pass, so you only take 8 fire damage.
Oh my God, I'm at 1.
And I'm down.
No!
8 was exactly as much as you healed me for.
Shit.
It's like, right, attack the brain. Attack the brain! Oh god, everything's hot!
Tommy, can I get a death saving throw?
You certainly can.
Yo,
I
I
feel like
forgot that
Caleb
Waterdeep was this
Widowgas right
fucking
now.
mean.
Yeah. This is why you guys were level 2.
16?
Because
And we're still struggling.
Bing!
perfect. Yeah, this is a level 1 encounter.
This fucking bullshit.
Talon.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey, D&D, when you're making official modules like Waterdeep or Icewind Dale, please understand your challenge ratings are bullshit.
Fuck.
Kill the brain with extreme
Kill the
prejudice.
brain. Oh my
Kill
god. Okay,
me.
sure. No, girl.
I'm doing damage.
If you kill the
I
brain,
would assume no. I think that'll solve the issue exactly. So, I guess I'll take my rapier out. Wait, am I close to the brain? No, it
Yes,
still
you're
makes
within
sense
melee.
to- Okay, I'm gonna take the rapier out and just take a slash at it.
Okay.
This
Fucking
brain
best.
gotta be
Give me a
low.
natural 20, please. Not a natural 20, but I'll still take it for a 21.
That hits.
And pretty fucking please roll high. Not fantastic, but I'll take it for 6.
Okay. If it could hiss at you, it would.
Amazing. It just vibrates.
Yeah, basically.
Sick.
but it is still up.
It is still up.
I'll just scream,
GG,
let my
Seals.
How does it
friend
look?
go!
It looks pretty wounded at this point, but not quite on death's door.
Yeah, the problem is the only one of us that's actually on our team is at 1 HP and the others are dying. So,
Yep. I'm... Fuck!
you got
That's
any...
all I can do right now.
That will bring us.
I think that's it right now.
That will bring us to the mind player again. I think I'm tilts his head. Not nearly as entertaining as I had hoped it to be. And he drops Dominate Monster on Mason.
Oh, thank God.
And
Dude, he is fucking sparing us.
pretty much, like, that eye does indeed finally give you one blink, and he is gone.
I think when the spell drops, Nick Mason just kind of drops to her knees.
Are you again?
I'd like to attempt to rush over to Tommy with the healer's kit.
we're still in combat, I
We
think.
are
Yeah, we're still in combat. There's still an orc here.
So, and the brain.
Yeah, and Brain Puppy.
So Dante, I need another death saving throw.
What if I refused?
I mean, you could just die.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
14.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
We're at 2 successes.
I just need a nat 20.
Yeah.
Please.
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 Mason, that now brings us to your turn.
I got no healing. How does the brain look?
It looks okay.
Firebolt.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Fuck this brain. 9 fire damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It looks really, really bad now.
Fuck yeah. Amazing.
I feel like shit. I'm gonna stand in front of Atami as a human shield.
Yeah.
That will bring us to its turn.
I'm gonna also just say, Callan, you should get behind me as well. Don't be
No.
prideful.
Where did its stat log? I have so many stat
It's mad
logs
at me.
here.
It's mad at me.
Mason. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, can I get a intelligence saving throw, please?
Ooh, I'm good at those.
That's your goody goods. Use a wizard.
Please.
20.
Okay. That is fine. You do take 8 points of slashing damage as it claws you.
His butt is
Ouch.
And you feel like a strange sensation, almost like
It hit my arcane shield. My ward.
well, yes, but it's almost like a vibrating in your own head, like your brain is being pulled towards it.
Don't fuck with my brain. Again?
Yeah, that will then bring us to the orc's turn.
Oh no.
Fuck off, nerd. This fucking brain puppy is bad enough.
Yo, he's only got one thing.
It's pretty fucking powerful though.
And it is pretty powerful, but that's the one thing that he has. Does he have anything else?
If it's just the burning hands, he's only got limited use of it.
Yeah,
I used
you're
all
right.
mine.
How many does he have? Oh! Yo, he's useless.
Was he torturing people and therefore has less spells?
No, he just doesn't have that many spells in the first place. He will run forward and attempt to bop Callan with his staff.
Please don't.
That's surprising. Does a 18 hit?
Yeah, it does. Y'all, it was.
That was a natural 18.
It definitely still hits.
That is 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
I was at 1. I was at 1. I was at 1. I was at 1.
Okay. Can I get a death saving throw then?
Oh shit. 13.
Okay, that is a success. Mind Flayer is gone. Dante, can I get another death saving throw?
Please get a nat 20, Josh.
Also, you're muted.
You are in
14, not a nat 20.
Thank
Okay,
God,
but you are
I'll
stable.
take it.
Mason.
I'm out of spell slots. Would you allow me to like channel whatever the fuck I need to be able to use full spell?
So I do like the idea that you can take a level of exhaustion for each level of the spell that you want to cast. So in this case, 1 level of exhaustion for a first level spell.
Oh, girl, I would
What
have
does
been
that
doing
get again? That's just disadvantage on ability checks. I'm gonna do a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand out so that my group's behind me kind of deal, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna just attempt to burning hands this entire fucking room as I am pissed.
Okay. I will say with as low as both of they are, you don't even have to roll for it. You incinerate the both of them. The half-orc does have half-orc resilience and go to like get back up after being knocked down, and you just like fully aim your hands down at him for a few seconds until he is almost completely ash.
And then I'm gonna run over to Atami, use his healing kit
Okay.
on him. And then on Randolph.
Okay.
I'm
And I
gonna
believe-
look around for anything I can fucking use to heal them.
I believe those were the last 2 uses of the healer's kit, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So the 3 of us are stable.
Yes.
Uh,
So I'm gonna roll a number. All right. You guys are unconscious for now, but Mason, so do you begin looking for things around the room?
Yeah, I'm looking around the room, looking for like anything healing, but also just anything that could be of use. Attempt to barricade the door.
Roll an investigation check for me.
Do I still have that bardic?
Yeah.
20.
So you kind of searching through a bag that looks like this half-orc had kind of like slung off his shoulder at some point in the fight. You find a spell book.
A spell
with-
book?
Yeah.
Ooh.
that is cool.
Along with,
Because as a wizard, you could copy shit.
a small wooden chest that has 2 potions of healing, 16 gold pieces,
Fuck.
82 silver.
Hold on a
And-
second, my love.
No.
Small wooden chest with 2 potions
Uh-huh.
That's what you get for being awake right now.
of
Is you have to
healing.
take
How
Six-
much
keep
gold?
track of shit.
16 gold,
That's mine. I ain't sharing that. Sorry, folks.
82 silver,
That's also mine. Sorry, folks.
and 250 copper.
I'm sorry, those
Hey,
are
I
dragons.
think a Tommy would even
and-
respect that. Just be like, nah,
That's
man,
mine,
you were
folks.
the one who lived.
Yeah, you
You
fucking
take
live.
the
Also-
fucking spoils.
While you are kind of looking,
Nice.
and that you do kind of like notice like a small breeze coming through the wall, and you see that part of the wall is kind of like a fake out that has just like some things to kind of conceal it stacked up around it, but it is like a passageway, almost what you would assume to be like a secret exit for people in this room.
Say it. Say the thing. What is it?
Secret tunnel.
It's a secret tunnel!
I'm going to first give a healing potion to Dante.
Oh hell yeah!
Is it 1d4 or 2d4?
2d4 plus 2 is the base.
I think so, yeah.
4, 3, 7, 9 healing.
Oh shit! Nice.
That's good. Nice roll.
I then feel the most bad about it, Tommy, because I'm the one that knocked him down.
That's fair. I'm just asleep. He's
Wow.
You get the same.
Oh,
You
heck
get
yeah.
9.
Damn. I'm just gonna kind of like sit up Frankenstein style, pull the sword out of my stomach and resheath it, and just kind of take in what the fuck is going on around us.
It was already sheathed in your stomach.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
kind of like get up and I've got like my dagger and... What? Sorry.
Sorry
You
about
did
that.
all this?
I think I technically downed everybody in the room. One way or another.
No, I think the orc got Dante.
You
Oh.
didn't see that shit happen.
That's true.
You don't know.
I was
Um,
asleep for most of that fight.
However, I was able to find the 2 healings. However, there wasn't a third. I can't get them back up, and I'm sorry. I used your healer's kit to stabilize you
Oh,
guys.
don't be sorry. You did well.
Sorry about knocking you out twice.
Look, it happens. You think this is the first time an ally of mine has been mind-controlled to stab me?
You're the reason we're alive. That's all that matters right now.
Xanathar's guild has these mind-altering people. It's something that we should have seen coming, but...
I'll be honest with you, I had no clue creatures like that roam the city.
Yeah, I can say that's the first mind flare I've ever seen in Waterdeep.
I've seen a lot of weird shit around here. Devils, fae, but never aberrations.
I'm gonna kneel down to Dante, and I'm just gonna start prestidigitationing the blood away.
I'll
Thank
kind
you.
of,
I think you have your work cut out for you.
I'll kind of prop Callan up, just kind of leaning against the wall. Make sure that they're as comfortable as possible. So there's no actual door to this room, right? There's just a curtain.
Right.
Hey, I found like a secret tunnel.
Also, now that everyone is kind of, almost everyone is up and moving, there is like a stone, almost like a dentist chair, style of contraption. You see what you presume to be the body of Floon.
I also think that we found who we were looking for.
What in the Clockwork Orange?
I feared we had taken too long.
But if we wouldn't have, we'd all definitely be dead.
Oh, 100%.
Sometimes missions fail.
At least we have an answer for a friend.
Is
Volo
there
would be
any
giving you the money anyway.
like signet rings or anything on him that we could potentially bring back?
Sure, yeah, I would say you can gather a few pieces of jewelry on him, kind of wipe away the blood, and still they'd be recognizable to Volo.
I'd take those.
Volo
She
wasn't going to
thinks we're
give you
gonna
the money
wipe away
anyway.
blood.
Dude's
I didn't
stupid
suspect
broke.
he would.
I'll just kind of walk over to the body and just, close the eyes if they're open.
He had them ripped open.
There's not a lot of skin left.
I'm
Is there
gonna
like
firebolt it
is
so
there like
much
a
that this
blanket
dude
kind of thing?
incinerates.
Sure, I also you can rip down the curtains to make a blanket sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like rip a bit of the curtain just to kind of put the blanket on him, just give him like a bit of decency. Also, I wouldn't recommend setting the body on fire just yet, because you'll probably end up smoking us out.
Not typically the best idea to set fires underground.
But, you're pretty good, kid, I'm not gonna lie. So,
I believe I may have underestimated you when we first met, but you've certainly proved your worth.
Most people underestimate me. I think it's the hat.
I think it's
However, it's kind of fun.
yeah,
Proving
This must be
people
your
wrong.
first taste of adventuring.
Yeah, for the most part.
It suits you.
I mean, hey, you downed all the bad guys and all the good guys, so... Well,
You definitely pack a punch.
the good guys.
Now, we should probably discuss our next move. I doubt staying here much longer is in our best interest. This place is probably pretty heavily trafficked. As for Callan, I would like to afford them the time to rest, but I don't think we have it.
Are either of you strong enough to maybe just carry him on your back?
I think so.
Yeah, we could do that if you wanted.
Or, I mean, we
Take
could just
turns.
leave him. This is the second time he's got knocked out. He's kind of useless, if I'm being honest.
I don't believe he's too cat out for this lifestyle.
I mean, let's at least give him
honestly,
a chance to retire.
Between the healer's kits, finding everything, it is about this point that Callan, you start to stir as well.
And you hear, yeah, and I mean, this dude, guys, he didn't bring any rope, he brought soap.
I just
Brought
put it
So
wrong.
we're leaving then, right?
Alright,
Oh, hi.
y'all
Oh, Callan.
talking shit.
No,
I am, yeah.
of course not.
There's a little bit of talking shit, man.
Yeah, a lot, actually.
But hey, at least we're alive to talk shit. I kind of offer my hand.
I've got a massive headache.
As do
I
I.
think that's the least of your worries right now.
You know, I'd like to go home now.
I think that's a grand idea.
I'd like to see if I could go home. If not, I'm going back to the tavern.
Wait, how did that? What happened?
We'll
I-
explain on the way out.
Thought
Yeah,
we were
Look.
done for.
If we make it out of here, drinks are on me.
you heard the man.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Before we head out of the room, I will kind of ritual cast Detect Magic one more time. Just to see if I get any pings.
The only things that are pinging are the new spell book that Mason has acquired.
And my hat.
And the hat.
That's not new for us, though.
No.
I'm just gonna kind of look over, kind of eye the spell book, look up at Mason, just smile.
I found a book. It's mine, though. You ain't having it.
That's
I have
fair.
no use for a spell book.
Yeah.
Can I read it at least?
It'll
It can
make
be
no
yours,
sense
but-
to you.
Especially not right now. Feeling
No. I'll hold
be a
open a
bunch of
page.
gibberish.
It's in fucking Latin, and I'll just
It's
close it.
arcane
Actually-
gibberish.
Yeah, no, there's a chance.
Can I just like open up one page? What spell is it?
Um,
Oh wait,
Oh,
yeah. What are the spells in it?
uno momento.
Oh, you can just message it to me.
That sounds good.
Disintegrate.
No.
Wish.
Which bolt is the one that you open to?
Garbage.
I do it, and as I'm closing, I'm just like, decent.
Well,
So are we going through the secret tunnel or back the way that we came?
secret tunnel!
Do we think it's better
Unless
to go
we wanna
secret
go
tunnel
take a
or
rest.
back the way we came?
I mean, if it depends on if we're taking a rest or not.
Oh, we're
I
not
mean, I
resting
show us how
here.
to use it, but
No.
I don't think we're resting here.
I
So.
think maybe we can see
I
what's
think-
past the tunnel, but it's probably safer to go back the way we came. At least we know it's cleared out.
That's a fair point.
Well, let's do a little bit of a scout.
Reconnaissance.
Yeah. Can you, Mason, ritual cast your Find Familiar?
It would be over an hour.
It'd be a while.
That's a lot of time. Okay.
That's what I was doing this morning.
Alright, I say we put one person down there. We give it like
I can go.
15 seconds, and if they don't come back, we send someone
I'll
else.
go.
Until we
I
all
think
go.
I've probably got the most health out of all of us right now.
That's a good shot at that, actually.
So
Yeah.
And you're
I'll
also
go.
better at investigating, so
I'm gonna go investigate down the tunnel.
Okay, so it's
I'll give her my last
less
part.
of a tunnel. You kind of like move some of the things that were blocking it out in front of like the way and go through. You go about 30 feet before your hands kind of hit the other side of it, and it's not giving with just you pushing gently. Do you want to try and force it open?
Yes.
Okay, make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, that fits. 8.
You're not quite able to shoulder it open.
I'm gonna head back down the tunnel. I came to a door, but I'm a bit too weak.
You guys want to give it a bit of a shove?
I
Might as well see what's beyond it.
might as well try.
Okay. Here's the thing. Okay, who's the sternest out of all of us?
I got a +1.
Definitely not me, right.
I got a +1.
I have a +1.
Holy shit! Me with a +2?
Callan,
You guys!
I just kind of put my hands on your shoulders. Callan, we need you now more than ever.
Alright. He kind of shakes his
And
neck.
I am going to prepare my crossbow if anything is hostile on the other side.
If I
Callan,
go down again, I expect you all to bring me back up this time. Again! Please and thank you.
We will bring you back up and we will sing of your travels.
Haven't looked at it. It's decent. It's
You
meh.
get advantage.
Oh, I get advantage? Amazing. It's worse. To 13.
so you are still really weak and battered from what just happened. You kind of stumble forward and throw your shoulder into this door, and it pours open. You
Oh, God.
being quite literally covered in blood and shit, throw a door open into what appears to be a halfling family brewing, who immediately throw their hands up and start screaming.
Wait, so this is like a house?
We're
What
in a
you are in
tavern?
now appears to be a house.
Do I recognize them at all?
Roll a history check.
Do I recognize who seems to be like the head of the household? Like, who's sitting at the
It's
head
like
of
a
the
family?
table? Mother, father,
I'll say the mom.
mom,
23.
friends.
They're just eating dinner?
They were in the middle of brewing. Like, it was a big family thing, you know. It was the mom, dad, and 2 kids all
You're saying-
downstairs.
You're saying brewing. Do you mean
Yeah.
like
They're brewing
like
alcohol.
like
brewing alcohol? Okay.
Yeah,
a
they're making
distillery.
that halfling moonshine.
These
Got it.
are known as the Peabodys. They're a pretty friendly family. They do supply some of the taverns in the dock ward with their alcohol.
Oh,
Hi,
hello.
hi, guys. Do you
Oh,
remember me?
I'm sorry, I did not mean to frighten
Do
you.
you remember me?
How in the hells did you get what?
It's a long
We're trying to
story.
figure that out as
What?
well.
We're very
Hold
confused.
on. We're very friendly.
I think
Most of us.
3 of us talking at once ain't a good deal. Who's
Yeah,
taking over?
One at a time.
I'll take over. Oh, didn't mean to intrude. Apologies. We found a door, didn't know where it led, and apparently it led to your.
Where did the door go to? What's
A scary
down there?
place that you might not want to know about.
She kind of looks towards her kids. All right, why don't we all meet in the kitchen? We'll discuss this.
I believe that
Um,
might be the best course of action.
Yes, and Fred here will stay and begin doing whatever he can to barricade that door or nail it down. Something, come on. And she kind of ushers you all and her children up the stairs. Her children immediately get the advice to like go into their bedrooms. And she just kind of like almost motherly, like sit everyone down at the table, give you tea and cookies.
Your family is lovely, by the way.
Thank you. So, what exactly could have come up into my house with my children here?
In a second, you're gonna realize that you had a friend's spell cast on you. I'm just gonna hit you with that in the beginning. Just like, you know, you were scared, we were scared. I just wanted to make sure that we could all talk.
Thank
And
you
then
for
there's
warning.
just like the second of realization from Mason of just, oh fuck, that's against the law.
Okay.
Amazing. I just peeped that real quick. That
We had heard from this big boisterous man Volo that his friend went missing. And trying to do something good for the city of Waterdeep, we followed the clues we were given, and, well, one thing led to another, a bunch of different secret passageways. The friend is not doing so good. Seriously, do not let your kids in that passage.
Yeah, I wouldn't dream of it.
I don't think she was going to.
There's a...
Ma'am, it's a direct passage to the Xanathar Guild.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't know why they have a passage into your home.
Perhaps
Yeah.
did you acquire this house? Perhaps by some other person?
A few years ago, we've been here for 3-4 years now. We had no idea it existed.
For sure, Xanathar's Guild's been around longer than that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, you've been here long. Xanathar's been here longer.
Well, you all look like you've been through the hells. So, you stay here, eat, drink, rest. I'm gonna go make sure Fred has properly barricaded. He can't do a thing without me. I'll be back in a minute.
If you need
And
You're
she
anything,
does.
wonderful.
please let
Thank
us know.
you. Yes, thank you for letting us barge in and then giving a place to rest.
You know, honestly, I don't know how to react to that situation, so it probably might seem inappropriate, but that's how we're handling it. And she kind of
It's
buckles down.
appreciated.
As she walks out, I want to look to the rest of the group. You know, we saw a Durgar down there. They could just be actively using this house to come and go in invisibility.
That's a fair point.
I'm worried
Did
about
this
that.
door did this door look like it had been opened ever? Like recently?
No, that almost was like why you couldn't get it open was because it was stuck from how
I
it
see.
hadn't been used in years.
Cool. Okay.
And now that, like, when you guys came through and it kind of like swung shut behind you, it completely looked like a part of their natural wall.
Weird.
Now, the yawning portal leads into the Underdark, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How prevalent are Underdark species in Waterdeep, like Duergar Drow?
Not super, super prevalent, but there are several. The shopkeep at the shop that you guys had gone to in the dock ward, he is a deep gnome. There are a few drow amongst the city. It's not like a a majority, but there are several of them.
Enough that this
Oh.
is interesting, but not unheard of.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I look and smell like shit, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Precisely.
I'm gonna see if they have like a shower or
We're
something.
going to clean up so that we don't beautiful home smell god awful.
I'm gonna see if this family just like has a bathing place.
Yeah, you can find a bathtub of sorts. If they have sewage, they have some sort of plumbing. So,
Yeah.
also you can sort of find a bathtub. The clothing situation, they're halflings. She
Mhm.
does bring a few things that would be like crop tops and Daisy Dukes, but
Well,
Uh,
the good thing is I actually do have a change of clothes, but it is a costume.
hi.
So, like I'm washing myself and the clothes. When I come out, it is like a 3 buttons down open lapel, like shows off the chest, like when he's performing full on sex appeal. Whatever like the medieval equivalent of like skinny jeans are. He looks like a Vegas magician performer.
Oh my god, I love it.
With his hair just kind of pulled back into this cotton candy colored like man bun. And just oh, that's much
I
better.
actually change of clothes too. I apparently have. Oh wait, never mind.
say that almost everyone has a change of
Yeah.
clothes.
Oh, I do. We're good.
Maven,
No, I'm just
Wash
kinda
my
naked.
boots. I'm wearing a dress with pants underneath. I'm gonna just take the pants off.
Okay.
I'm gonna just hold them.
I'm just chilling,
think
semi-nude.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, you got your
Daisy
shirt
Dukes.
burned.
Yep.
Oh, so I have a change of clothes. I am gonna change into that. I'm wearing a cloak of many fashions. Is that just disgusting right now?
it's a magical item, so no.
Cool, perfect. So I'll take that, and I'll just drape it over Dante's shoulders.
Thank you.
No problem. It can look like whatever you want it, actually.
It's just going
The
to turn
edge
into
is
like a
close.
crimson red trench coat,
Love it. Perfect.
like a detective style trench coat, obviously.
Fits the vibe. And then so he went from having like very formal-ish, formal wear, to like a navy formal wear.
It's like, ah yes, very varied in the world of fashion.
Yeah, even more formal, unfortunately. So we've got a magician, a girl in a dress, a guy in a trench coat, and
I've been
a
in
guy
the
in a
dress.
suit.
I'm just going pantsless.
Oh, okay.
If this don't look like the most Final Fantasy ass team.
Yeah.
But you all shower and change. After I never named her, but Harriet finishes scolding Fred for not properly barricading the tunnel. She comes back upstairs and immediately begins cooking while you all are showering or bathing. By the time everyone is done, the entire table is pretty much covered in a gourmet feast.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how I cook when I get nervous. I am nervous right now, but I'm also very grateful that you all let us know that what that was, because that I could have gotten my children killed.
Yes, Harriet, we are most grateful for this. Really did not need to do anything. I happily left your house, but it means a lot to all of us.
Oh, you all look like shit when you came in. I mean, you look a lot better now, clean, tired still. But I know Volo. He'll be upset, but he won't be too angry. Things happen. We lose people. Just be gentle on him. He is a very sensitive soul.
Of course.
Understandable.
So are you all an
Um,
adventuring party?
We
Uh,
kind of stumbled upon each other. Yesterday?
yeah, first outing. And I would
Oh,
say moderate to low success.
well, you
We're
all
alive.
survived, right? All of you made it.
Yes.
Yes, we did, luckily.
You've already got a
We
better
lost
start
one in
than
the
most.
sewers. Reaper.
Oh, right. Oh, no.
Oh yes, Reaper.
He's the Grim Reaper now.
It's her familiar.
Ah,
I lost
yes.
my familiar down there.
Well, it's a good thing we can always summon them back.
Do you have one?
No, I'm not much of a magician myself. Done a little bit of studying, but not enough. But, eat, drink, be merry. Yeah. You had a better success rate than most adventuring parties. Be grateful, but also, this was your first one. I mean, the hardest part is over.
I suppose we did get it over with, and this was unexpected, but it's work at least semi-well together.
Most great things are unexpected.
We
That's a
have
good point.
this one here is pretty good at downing anyone she sees,
Oh,
including some of us.
Some of us.
oh. Friendly fire?
A little bit.
You could say that.
Yeah. And so to speak.
It happens.
It does. You know those area of effect spells.
Ah, yes. They do have an area of effect, don't they?
They do.
Truly.
But
Why are you just going out and telling everybody about that?
What?
but you are correct. Sometimes surprises are full and lead to some of the best friendships. And this one day with you and us. Really, sincerely, this is amazing. Thank you.
Which part of Waterdeep, which ward are we in?
Yeah, where are we?
We're in the Dockwood.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's around where we entered. I just
Suppose we didn't get very far to start with.
Do you know of any taverns? I know there are a few about. Do you know any taverns that have a basement? Perhaps. It's kind of a stretch, but
Most of them do.
yes, I had a feeling. Worth a shot.
can I point the
If it
direction
kept us narrow.
that they were and just kind of give like a rough direction?
It could be the Spouting Trout. That'd just be a guess, but probably the place to start, maybe.
Understandable. That's incredible. You're
We
quite
deliver
knowledgeable of the
occasionally.
area.
We deliver to a few of the taverns, so I've seen most of the cellars.
Oh yes, I
Uh,
saw you guys brewing. It smells quite wonderful.
It
Thanks,
does,
we-
actually.
Got the last little bit of honey mead for the season.
Honeymead.
Hey, it's my favorite.
It sounds
Oh, the
delightful.
sweetness
Delicious.
cuts through like the bitterness of the hops, and it's just
I don't know if I've ever had honeymead, actually. And you would think, since I'm quite the drinker myself.
Immediately stands up, opens up one of the cabinets on the side of the wall, and it is just nothing but labeled bottles of mead. And there are just like scrawled handwritings of like the year and what's in it. And she pulls out what appears to be last year's honey mead, and gets enough glasses for everyone at the table and pours around.
Okay, thank
Ugh.
you.
to Harriet and her lovely.
Yes.
To Harriet and to survival.
To your many adventures.
the awkward like
Caitlin.
cough laugh of all of us.
What ward is my house in?
The North Ward.
Do you
You
know what's
rich
going on
bitch.
down in the North Ward, by chance? That's
No,
settled?
I haven't heard any disturbances in the North Ward.
Okay.
Good. That's good. There's been some messy stuff happening around the dock ward closer to the something dragon. I remember it's called the something dragon.
Fjord.
That's the one.
Fjord.
We don't typically go that far south.
It's good. I've heard nasty things.
But the mead is very, very sweet. It is some of the best that you have had in a while, especially if you are a fan of honey. But it is really, really good.
This is absolutely incredible. How have you not cornered a monopoly on this?
Oh, it's just I like to keep it in the family, and if I promise myself too much, then it's all we do, and I want to still enjoy it, not just have to do it.
You know, that's fair. Make something your job and it starts to lose a little bit of the luster.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for your hospitality. We really should, I guess, let Volo know. But, you will forever be in our amazing graces. We
Well-
will not forget this.
If you ever need a place to crash, I'm here. Just preferably come through the front door next time, unless there's another secret exit, and then, we'll cover that one up too.
Of course.
Yes, we'll definitely knock on the next one.
Take care.
You as well.
It's appreciated, thank you.
And she kind of walks all of you to the door and closes it behind you. Do we need to go ahead and wrap up here?
Yeah.
Alexa, you were the one that said you needed to get off. You need to...
Yeah, ish. I realized that I can sleep in tomorrow, so if we want to go for like a half hour longer, I can. But
I still gotta work in the morning, so I think this
Bedtime.
might be a good stopping point.
Call out.
sweet.
I can't. I'm closing the store.
Call out harder.
Yeah.
I assume we got a long rest in the time that I was running to the bathroom.
I'll
Nope.
say a short rest.
Oh, okay.
Y'all just kind of sat and chatted.
Sweet.
But yeah, we will end it there then.
All right.
I am definitely gonna roll the short rest then, just in case.
Yo,
You never know.
did we level
Same.
up?
I
Fuck.
instead was just pumping up my arcane ward because I never took any physical damage to myself.
Of course not.
That will be just enough to heal us to full.
Not me.
Unless you guys already used it.
Yeah, this is why I'm happy.
Yeah,
actually
if I
never
didn't
used
though,
my hit
I
dice
would
in
have
that
been
short
dead
rest.
earlier.
But thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time by the firelight.